Hello, everyone. Today's guest is one of the nicest blokes I've ever met. He's lived millions of kids' dreams, and he's been through the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. It is an honour to be sat with my mate, Adam Morgan.
Thank you for having me, lad. Thank you.
You are truly a special bloke. Do you want? Should we roll? Let's roll back the years. I think it was 2020.
Yeah, right round now.
Who were you playing for?
Chelmsford.
Was it Chelmsford? No, it was Romford.
Oh, Romford. Romford
There's
first.
too many Foods.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I was doing there. I was doing some sort of social media bollocks, and you were the loudest, and also you had like the most recognisable accent. And there were whispers. This guy played for Liverpool. And I remember you actually scored on the game that I watched you. And
Sure.
I talked to you. I was really nervous. I was quite nervous to chat to you because back then I was like obsessed with anyone that had like played professional. I still am, but like then I was like, oh my god! Like I was watching on the side your highlights of when you played for Liverpool, and I'm like looking at you and then looking at the screen. I'm like, that's actually him. And then I can't remember why, but you took me to a game. Remember?
Which game? Romford game?
Yeah, you took me. You drove.
Oh, yeah.
Miles away.
Yeah.
And my mum was texting me saying, "Who is driving you?" And I said, "Adam." And she said, "He drives way too fast.
Sounds like me. It's why I've been banned from driving twice.
Tell him to slow down." I'm like, "Fuck off, man." But
What a woman, by the way. What a lady.
oh yeah, the
What a lady.
best. We have to get that in there. And I actually don't know how we became quite close, but I don't know, you're just a top bloke, and you always were really nice to me. Gave me a chance to really, meet some people. Met Martin Kelly through you, and you were always just like really nice to me. And gave me a lot of opportunities.
Lad, to be honest with you, I try and be a nice person to everyone, and I think what I value in anybody is someone who I know I can see potential in, and sometimes it's hindered me in life that I've tried to help the wrong people, and it ends up backfiring in me. Now, there's not a lot of people that I'd come 4 hours on the train for, but you're for sure one of them, because I see magic in you, and I always have done. Whether I'm the greatest judge of character or not, my own personal opinion is I see magic in you, and I said to you, obviously, during the day today off camera, what an amazing person you are, the way you dress yourself, the way you speak to people, the way you're approachable, the way you interact with each and every person, because now, you know what you're saying, whether you like it or not, whether you smile or not, you're a local celebrity these days now. But, and again, that's what you want, and I know that, and I know that you had that about you, because you've got to be a certain kind of person to be in the spotlight, and I think you're someone who's absolutely perfect for it. So when I see a little bit of magic or something that maybe similar to myself I'll go above and beyond, and you've probably seen me there, and I come into a scenario, and I was the complete black sheep. I was the complete odd one out, but I don't give a fuck about stuff like that. It took me years to do, and probably at that time, I weren't in the best place mentally, but you would never have known that.
Yeah.
I come across as a loud, confident person, which I am, but I always seem to go into places and trying to be myself, and 99% of the places I've been, it's always been okay, and I've got great relationships with a lot of people, and you were certainly one of them. But I see a little bit of magic in you, and that's why I've always kept in contact, because there's a lot of people who I don't keep in contact with anymore, but you're someone who I thought lost a lot of special ability. And
Thank you, Mugs.
But the first one thing I remember from Romford, and talking about the way I just go in and do stuff, like people do initiations into in new teams, and now you probably wouldn't look at like it, but I like all kinds of music. Now
Yeah.
Rams was playing for
What? My thing from.
Oh, here we go. Exactly.
Oh, he was a player, wasn't
He
he?
was a player.
Oh my.
So I remember, yeah. So
You had Rams on the right wing and Little Man as the,
yeah.
the mascot.
Lad, so I had little man on my shoulders with a wand. Everyone had to sing "This Is How We Do It."
Yeah.
And then on the coach on the way back, whatever we've won, lost, I don't know, but everyone had to sing the initiation. And mate, I got a standing ovation for singing.
What'd you
All
do?
right, link my team from Parker and 7.
Is there
Like
footage?
saying, let's say I like, do it. Obviously, I'm a white Scouse kid. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But my environment, I'm a chameleon, so I kind of went with the vibe, and
Chameleon.
mate, I went for it. I'd be top off and everything.
I'm icy.
Yeah, there you go. Ramsel vouched for me on it, lad. He said it was the best version he's ever seen.
Unbelievable.
There might be a video of it, maybe.
You got to have to find that.
I will have
want
to
play
find
that. Firstly, thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate that, and I take that in. So thank you for that.
No problem.
And like you say, I'm living my dream. You are living your dream, but you lived your actual, not just your dream, but the dream of, I'd say, probably billions. Talk me through, because I've never spoken to you about this. The very start, growing up, is football literally all you ever wanted?
It's all I ever remember, and I can't remember ever not being good at football. And I believe that I was good at football without practice. So I feel like I was born with this special ability to be a really good football player. And, I do laugh and joke about it a lot, but my left foot is...
Oh, my God.
To be fair to myself. And it's been years in the making, but now I'm a fully grown man. I'm a dad now, and I can really look back and think, but I've got like a gifted left foot. Right foot's not great, but like that's how I can't remember not ever having that or never.
My God, your left foot is so good. Your left foot is a joke.
Oh, yeah, no, but I can never remember not having that or not being good or having to put in extra work.
Yeah.
I was just... So, one story for you is I was 5 and my sister's 4 years older than me, so she was 9. So she was playing, only Sunday league. And one time she was playing in the boys' team with my cousin David, my sister Ashley. She's playing, and then one player didn't turn up. So I was only 5, but obviously my dad said I was volleying the ball 18 months and all that. But, my dad's proud as punch. But, so I went on the pitch. Now, you'll know the retro kits, you'll know every kit. Baggy as hell, right? Yeah. So I went on this pitch this day and played in a tournament. Now it's in an area in Speak where I'm in a rough and ready area, round the corner from where I'm from in Halewood.
Mm-hmm.
And the field's no longer there anymore, but I played with this kit, so my socks were up to here, my shorts were down to my ankles. So a fella, John Stevens, so we're talking now 26 years ago, who I still speak to today.
Mm-hmm.
So an incredible man and an incredible person has also now done work with my dad. Went up to my mum and dad and he said, "Is that your son?" Now, the team we was playing was a team from Kosovo, right? And they thought I was a little Kosovan kid with a skin condition. Honest to God, mate. Honest to God.
What?
And because they thought I couldn't show no skin, because you couldn't see any bit of my skin. It was long sleeve, so they thought I had the skin condition. And then from that day, I remember, you get brief memories from when you're a child.
Yeah.
I remember driving to the house where my mum and dad live now, and as I got on the road, my dad said, "Get on the sunroof." So he put me through the sunroof, sitting on the roof, and he drove really slow. And he's beeping the horn, beeping the horn, beeping the horn. And I'd just been scouted for Liverpool. So I was 5 years old when I went to Liverpool.
Oh.
And then I never, ever went anywhere else until I was 19.
Wow. So that's an unbelievable story.
Mm.
How proud must your dad? He's a proper red,
Proper
isn't he?
red lad. So my dad's been to Liverpool, played in 7 or 8 Champions League, no, 8 Champions League finals, 9 Champions League finals maybe. Now, before that, my dad went to every one. His last one was 2007, and then obviously we didn't get one then.
Till 2018.
2018. Now, during that time, obviously my dad had been home and away. My dad went Hillsborough, Heysel, all the above, watching the Reds. And, my dad maxed out credit cards, taking me to the match. We didn't come from money, but we had everything.
Yeah.
So you'll have seen recently on my Instagram, I went back to my mum's she was cleaning out the loft, all the boots, all the tickets, everything. So I was a kid who had everything because of my parents. Me and my sister, we had everything we ever wanted, but all I needed was a ball and a pair of boots to look like Michael Owen, to look like Robbie Fowler.
What was your hero
Robbie
back
Fowler.
then? Robbie Fowler.
Still to this day. And I'm sure we'll come on to that later on and how close of a relationship I've got with Robbie Fowler, even though it's not every day, but when we see each other, he knows I love him. He knows I idolise him. Now, Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Ian Wright, someone like yourself, Robbie Fowler, even though you don't get a nickname God. You don't get a nickname God. You don't get a soccer AM. Oh, every time you say your name.
Yeah.
He was my favourite. Left-footed.
Left-footed.
Unbelievable person. Scouser. But, yeah.
So how quickly... So you're out there from 5. At what age did people start saying you're the next Robbie Fowler?
Tough one. Probably it's a long time ago, but probably I started hearing it and seeing comparisons when I was probably 10, 11. With the way I'd strike the ball and the way I'd move, because I weren't a naturally fast player or tall or strong player, but my movement was really good and I could finish.
And your left foot.
So I think it's an obvious kind of comparison, especially being left-footed. When I was really young, yeah.
For a 10-year-old, how did you take that as a pinch of salt? I mean, like who was sort of whispering that next Robbie Fowler? Was it like scouts or
everybody?
Really?
Everybody.
And did you shit yourself a little bit? Like?
So here's one for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Is if you went to prison tomorrow if you went to prison tomorrow for 15 years, yeah, and come out, you'd still be living that way of life. So you institutionalized. So I was institutionalized. I didn't know any different. So I didn't believe for 1 second I weren't going to be the next Robbie Fowler.
Yeah.
So how was I meant to know any difference? Went from 5 years old, from when I was a baby. It's like when you go to school, you learn things. That's all I ever knew. Went to school, stayed off sick sometimes. Went to school, went to the academy, went home, went to school, played matches on the weekend for 15 years.
Wow.
So if people are telling you a certain thing and you're watching this and you're thinking, you know what, I hit the ball like him, I'm watching every single video. How are you not meant to think that? Do you know what I mean? I didn't know any different.
So like you said that you've always been sort of confident, you wouldn't know that, people wouldn't know if you're feeling a little bit down, feeling a little bit blue. When you were, sort of coming through the ranks, was there ever any sort of doubt? Did you ever think, oh, I'm not going to make it, or never?
Never. Ever. Never.
You knew you'd play for Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said to my mum, I said, I'm going to play for Liverpool. I said, I'm going to play for England. And I said, I'm going to be the world's strongest man for Finland. Unfortunately, I've got no finish in me, right? Because I used to love watching World's Strongest Man, and Finland used to always win. So 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
Not too late, though. Could put on a bit of a bulk.
I could put a bulk on and move to Finland for 5 years, potentially.
Yeah, that's what I think Cole Jenkinson's finish.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
Still live by him as well. So
yeah. All right. So you're coming through the ranks, right? And you must have a lot of competition. There was some decent players, I believe, in your age group. Talk me through who you sort of grew up with that ended up being, a name that people watching today would recognise.
Here's one you'll like, right? And I want you to, you'll know, someone like you. Do your research on Dale Jennings.
Played for Bayern.
There you go.
Tranmere.
Dale Jennings, there you go.
Yeah, come on. Well, no,
you know your footballer.
Dale Jennings.
What a player, bro.
Really?
What a player. So he was a year above me at Liverpool. I don't want to get it wrong. I think he probably left Liverpool at between 12 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously he went on to have it, but he was obviously my friend, but my competition.
Yeah.
Then later on as you go, just Sam and Jessel come in. Now, that was one where I went a little bit like, oh, it's on here. Because 3 months previously, we went away to Germany for England. And we played Germany. Mate, this fella did not stop scoring, man. Jesus Christ. And he scored 2 against us.
Who was this, sorry?
Sam and Jessel. Sam and Jessel? You'll know Jessel, bro.
Do I not know who he is?
You should know who he is.
Who did he play for?
Well, he was Germany, under 90s, played for Liverpool. Then I couldn't even tell you where he is now.
Really? And you thought,
I'm in trouble here. He come with a big reputation, banging him in the youth. I think he finished in the under-17 World Cup. When I played in Mexico, he finished top scorer, so for Germany. And then we went after that we went for the under-19s, played in Germany. And I don't want to get HRMC'd, Carlo Prince. I don't want to get... But I know he got 2. Now, whether I scored or not, I can't remember. But
don't cheat yourself.
No, I'm not going for it. I don't want to get taxed. I don't want to get taxed by the tax man. But in that game I played, and it was like he definitely got 2, and I scored 1, but he scored after like a minute.
And you thought, I'm in a bit of trouble here.
So here's a good one for you, right? This was one of the most craziest dressing room experiences I have ever had. Now, there is someone who has probably got the ultimate reputation as football as an honest, hard-working guy. Conor Cody can back me up on this, right? Conor Cody was our captain, England under-19s. So, as you know, Liverpool comes first for me, rather club over country, and always has and always will, to be honest with you.
Not English, yeah.
But obviously, when we'd go, they'd set this up, Germany away. We'd be watching videos on analysis, blah, blah, blah. And the manager at the time was Noel Blake. And so we're in the dressing room. So I'm 9, Connor's 6 and captain. I think Jack Robinson come with us. You know, we had Todd Kane, Chelsea, Nico Yanaris, Arsenal. Again, obviously Kane was in the 19s, but I'm not sure if he went on this trip. Rob Hall, Saido Berahino, people like that. But anyway, Noel Blake's got us in this dressing room, but it weren't in like the National Stadium. It was at like, you know, let's say for example, Leighton Orient Stadium.
Yeah.
But it was cold, dingy. So Noel Blake had us all in the dressing room, like, you know, in a huddle. And he made Connor start getting everyone's legs going in the dressing room. Left, right, left, right. Look, lad, to this day, lad, we were like sergeants. So we're all like, come on now, we're all up for it, lad.
It's like the New Zealand. It's
lad,
like the hacker.
We was 1-0 down in the first minute. Sam Jessel. So I'm like, oh, here we go. This fella's coming to Liverpool. But Emre Can was in that same team.
Yeah.
Emre Can, he was every player.
Oh, my word.
Yeah. I remember walking up. So I don't know if you've ever been to the academy at Liverpool. It's the AXA now. I walk up the stairs and Sam Jessel and Emre Can were sitting there, for fuck's sake. But anyway, me and him was kind of similar, but I would always play. I was always playing ahead of him. And then going back to the competition, not in an arrogant way, there was none really until, you know, you reach the first team really, and then you're fighting with your Barinis, your Suarez's, your Daniel Sturridges.
Slow the fuck down, because we'll get onto that. I mean, talk to me. Who was it that gave? Firstly, how old were you when you first trained with the first team? 17. And do you remember clearly someone coming up to you saying, lads, you were the first team today?
So yeah, it's again like, it's a known thing if you're at Liverpool. So basically Liverpool used to be at the academy and the first team was at Melwood. So Kirby to West Derby is about 8 minutes drive.
Yeah.
Lad, listen. The worst drive in the world. Lad, you may as well get into your bills, your boxies, that means, You may as well get into your bills because you're sweating that much on the drive, thinking, oh, shit. But you just go in as normal into the under-21s, and you just be like, no, go with the first team today, so you have to get changed. Drive your car up to Melwood.
Did they not make a big deal out of it?
No, just go.
But they know that they know,
they know, but they wouldn't make a big deal. And you're like that, driving.
Oof.
And then when you go in, like you're saying, Carragher and Gerrard, they was always fantastic with me. So I was always made to feel at home, but I did never feel at home because of I love this place so much and I love this team so much. So it was so hard to kind of really settle in. But then, so I went up and down a few times. But then, after pre-season, when I went on the first team tour, I just kind of stayed up with the first team.
And then, was there anyone in particular that you mentioned, Cara and Stevie? Was there anyone that sort of put their arm around you and said, we'll look after you, mate? Who was that? Who was the role model in a way that made you feel comfortable, that made you feel like you belonged there?
So the young lads at the time who went up before me was Jack Robinson and John Flanagan. They was already up there.
Jack Robinson, is that QPR, Nottingham Forest?
Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Now it's just Birmingham.
Great career.
Yeah, sent off the weekend then. But what a player.
Yeah.
So they was already there.
Right.
And so I felt at home, and then we had the young lads. Sounds crazy to say now. Henderson was a young lad. John Joe Selvey was a young lad. So I kind of fitted in that clique.
Yeah.
Andre Wisdom.
God, what's in that?
Raheem was already up there.
Yeah.
So so we had a good little clique, but then you had the old lads of Carragher, Gerrard. Skater was amazing, man. He was amazing. What a fella. I remember.
Bald by choice.
Yeah.
Why?
scary human, but scary looking human. What a play! Hey, full Barnet now though.
Full Barnet.
Full
I'm
Barnet.
thinking, was that a transplant or did he always have that capability?
Sure, I would not like to ask him. To be honest with you, I'm not.
Was he actually frightening?
No, lovely
Nice
fella on the pitch, frightening.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play it.
Frightening.
Agger.
That was my last ever session. I played up against Scale, and Brendan Rodgers pulled me in and said, "Look, he's a Premier League veteran. That's why you kind of need to move on. Or we can give you another year, but we need you to move on now because you can't. He just bullied me in training one day. Scale.
Really?
Yeah, but he's not to know. What a man.
So was Brendan the first manager? Was Brendan the manager when you started training with the first team? Was it Kenny?
Or Brendan, I'd say. Brendan, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I reckon I'd been up a couple of times. I sat on the side during.
Roy Hodgson?
No, I wouldn't even say Kenny. I wouldn't say Kenny. No, but we used to sit on the side and watch. So we used to go up and watch sometimes.
Right.
But actually joined in would have been Brendan. Yeah.
What about Roy?
No.
Really?
No, didn't go up there. No.
But you were balling out in the academy when Roy was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Brendan's an interesting one because you hear a lot of mixed views about him. Some people that have played for him say he's a fucking weirdo, and others say that he's an absolute gent. Do you remember the first time speaking with him properly?
Not so much on a one-to-one basis. The first time I kind of just spoke to him was a weird situation really, and it was. So you get told you're going up the first team, and you didn't go on a one-to-one basis with him.
Yeah.
So he did do the thing. So you'll have seen
Gucci belt.
He'd be talking like in English, and then he'd turn to Spanish straight away, and in the middle, and you'd be thinking, what? So there's this one story, Mike Marr. Yeah, go on, sorry.
No. I was just gonna go on. Tell me the story.
So but other people have said it like he'd be speaking normal in English, then he'd just change into Spanish halfway through. So sometimes I'd get a bit lost in translation, thinking, what the fuck's he saying there? Anyway, Mike Marsh was my academy under 16s manager, but then he graduated kind of all the way to be Brendan's first team coach on the first team staff. So Brendan Rodgers, obviously in his accent, I'm not going to do it in his Northern Irish accent, was shouting transition. So then I've said to Marshy, hey Marsh, what does the gaffer mean by try to shine? Right? And he's fucking burst out laughing, right? What, Morgs, what are you on about?
Right.
The gaffer keeps saying try to shine. I'm thinking, what does it mean by that? I didn't want to put my hand up and say, what do you mean? So he was told me, he said, he's saying transition. So I just forgot all about it. Now, about 3 days later, I was purple at the time, but I'm so glad it happened now. About 3 days later, we're doing a team talk before training, and I'm really young at the time now. And Brendan Rodgers gets to the front and says, I believe someone needs to understand my language. So I'm kind of thinking, I wonder who that is. He says, I believe someone thinks I keep saying try to shine. I've just went like that, look.
Oh. Was he saying it in a funny way, though?
Yeah, man, he was laughing his head off. Now everyone just turned and just see me like that. I said, Marshy, you're it. Marshy went and told them like as a joke. But that really kind of integrated me in where I felt then a little bit comfortable.
Yeah.
Because they weren't laughing at me, they was laughing with me. But because they've all been in my position, a young, nervous lad with ability, really.
Yeah. There's a clip where no, not the steady. That's a great one. But there's a clip where he's talking about you. He singles you out. I can't remember. You'll probably remember exactly what he said, but he says something like, and I can't even imagine how you felt when that happened in front of all the first teamers, in front of all the vets. You need to improve your attitude. You need to show, not talking about you, but talking to someone else. Young Morgs over there, you got to be like him. You know, he works hard, he trains hard, and he'll get his rewards. How does that feel?
Lad, what you've got to think is, right, I'd went away on pre-season tour with my hero. So imagine you going on pre-season tour with Arsenal now as a player, right? So I'm going, lad, I'm sitting next to Daniel Aggan on the plane, a private plane. And I'm thinking, what the fuck, lad? Anyway, it goes. Now, I'm lying in my room, so I know I'm playing the second half. We're playing Toronto. We flew into America, then spent 10 days training at Harvard. So there's one unbelievable experience. Harvard University, where Facebook created, everything like that. Unbelievable experience. But kind of in pre-season, you know, you're playing the first half or the second half, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm playing the second half, like, blah, blah, blah.
Nervous or excited?
Very nervous, but So the game's not till around 8 o'clock. And I'm going to go back to that stage. I almost went with my bird. Sorry, I will get back to my story, but I almost went back. And I will. I want to go to Fenway Park where I've played for Liverpool. And I want to go to the stadium in Canada. I can't think of the name in Toronto.
Yeah.
But I think it's at like that CNN tower.
Yeah.
So, but when we was, I went to go back with my bird to watch Oasis because we can get tickets, but we end up getting them here. But anyway, so I'm sitting in my room. Phone goes. So obviously I'm FaceTime at home and stuff like that. Phone goes. Hiya, mate. It's Robbie Fowler. But the hotel phone goes. I'm like, all right, Robbie. He said, all right, Mugs. He said, do you mind coming down? I'll speak to you about the game. So I'm like, yeah, of course. Oh, hell, yeah. But I'm thinking, oh, nice as that. He's probably going to help me out. So he said, are you coming down the lift? I was like...
Why was he there?
So he was like a club representative. So he'd go and like, train the local community. Like he was an ambassador.
Yeah.
Going on a trip. So he's there. So he's like, do you want to come down? We talk about the game, and are you looking forward to it? I was like, yeah, I'll be down. He said, are you coming down in like the south lift or something? I was like, yeah, I'll be down in that one. As he comes out the lift, he's waiting there for me. So I'm thinking, he said, look, it's my dad. My dad had flew out to Canada without me knowing.
My
dad is sitting with Robbie Fowler having a pint. So I'm like crying my eyes out. My dad, what are you, like, fucking hell, what are you doing here? Like, my dad's drove all over the world. My dad drove in, like, I know what you'll know, like a Chigwell taxi.
Yeah.
Chigwell car. From Liverpool to Italy to watch me play in a tournament. In a taxi, bro.
And for him,
so
I mean, you tell 8-year-old Adam Morgan he's going to be playing for the first team on the night, and his dad's going to surprise him after taking him to home and away for years, and he's going to be sitting, waiting in the lobby with Robbie Fowler, your hero.
Lad, Robbie Fowler phoned me on a hotel phone. Can you come down and speak about the game? And then, as you walk out the lift, I'm looking there, it's Robbie. It's, all right, Rob. I looked at him left. He's like, look there. My dad's sitting there with the pints. He had a pint.
That's literally like,
lads,
that makes life worth living. You've basically completed life.
That's what I'm saying. But this is only a pre-season.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're just sitting there talking. So I'm crying my eyes out. My dad, he's like, I'll be there tonight. I'm watching, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, come on the second half. Now Carragher, as you know, was close with my dad. Now, my dad, when he was younger, went to jail, and then he ended up knowing Jamie Carragher's dad. So they got very close together at the time, and then Carragher always used to look after me, but I didn't ever know why until I was about 16. I didn't know my dad had been to jail since I was about 16. Now my dad weren't some hardened criminal. It was over nothing and stuff like that. But I used to think, this Carragher loves me, but my dad asked him, because he'd go and visit his dad. He'd ask him, will you look after me, boy? Have you ever seen him? And he's like, yeah. And he always kept up on his promise. He's always been good to me, Carragher.
Legend.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll tell you one. Remind me to tell you the time I called him Jamie. Wow, he did not like that one.
Really?
Oh, no.
What do you mean? It's his name.
I know, he didn't like that. I'll tell you, come back to that one.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, that is me. Looking back now, I didn't appreciate, obviously I appreciate my dad coming, but I mean, looking back now, thinking, oh my God.
No, it's impossible to take that all in.
And then, so we've went the game, and now I'm playing. There's 80,000 people there. I've come on in the second half, we're losing 1-0. I've scored the equaliser with my dad in the stadium.
Oh my God.
Brother.
Oh my God.
I could have died right then, and I celebrated like the World Cup final in a pre-season friendly and ran straight to Carragher. Get a big cuddle off him.
Oh my God.
I even now, like, cry thinking about that. Like, Robbie Fowler, my hero, phoned me up and then said, here's your other hero, my dad. And then I've just scored.
What? When the ball hit the back of the net, what's the first thing you thought about?
Taking all my clothes off and doing a helicopter at the airport at the corner flag.
What do you think about? Do you think
nothing? Just like complete, utter, like just pandemonium. Like,
yeah,
I have just scored for the Reds. It was more not the celebration. It was like, when you're back at the centre circle getting ready to kick off, and I'm looking up thinking, and goal scorer for Liverpool. Number 50, Adam Morgan. And I thought, oh my God. And mate, I've never ran, to close someone down quick. See, I'm winning the ball back.
You must have the most insane adrenaline.
Lad, that's what I'm saying, lad.
But are you thinking, like, I've scored, I'm going to get another chance?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not,
I'm
not
thinking,
just in that game, but like, I'm going to play for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought that this is it now. That's it. I knew, but it was kind of, I knew that was going to happen moment.
Really?
From when I was young, I knew I would pull on that red shirt. I knew.
Unbelievable.
I knew.
I was with Carragher the other day, and he told me, I brought up your name, and he said he remembers it very well. He didn't even, I didn't mention that game, but he said, yeah, he scored on his debut. And I remember running down the touchline to celebrate with him because I knew how much it meant to him. Wow. Like,
And I just hope Carragher knows, like me being a dad now again, like I'm saying, and how much that meant to me, that he put his arms out to embrace me. Yeah. Because I idolised him. He knew that. But I'm saying I need him. I would love him to know how much that meant to me, just for him to do that day.
Unbelievable. That's a feeling that you'll never, you can go on as many podcasts as you want. You can write a book about it. You'll never be able to truly explain what that must have felt like.
Crazy.
A local lad. Like, Liverpool's a club where that probably means more to a local lad than it would for any other local lad. Like you were telling me before, we were speaking about Trent when we were at the Arsenal, and you were like, Liverpool's different. If you play for Liverpool, you're one of us. And for you to go from a fan that dreamt of doing it to actually doing it with your dad there, with your heroes watching, like you say, you could have died there.
That's it. Like I've followed Liverpool all over the world. Went to Istanbul. I went to Athens. Been to the FA Cup finals, Carling Cup finals, everywhere. Lad, I'm playing with these, lad.
Oh, man.
Do you know what I mean? But I found it hard to fit in to normal life, like with my mates. They're going over, and people have this mad perception of me because when I did live down here, I went out quite a bit. I didn't go out until I was 26, 27. Lad. Do you know what I mean? But I give everything I had to football, everything. And now, because obviously I had such a high and then a bit low, I'd made mistakes on the way, lad. I've partied, I've been out too much of, like that. But this was later on in my life because I didn't do it when I was 17. Like, I'm living, like you're saying, I'm in a hotel room at 17 getting phone calls off my hero, Robbie Fowler, why other people are going to town, which is normal life. I didn't live a normal childhood. I didn't live a normal childhood.
You're like Macaulay Culkin.
Lad, I didn't know I didn't know what to do. Like you're saying, I was institutionalised. I'm not joking to you, lad. I didn't do anything else other than go to school, go to Liverpool, play a match on a weekend, and then go and watch Liverpool.
Yeah. Your life.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah. Mad.
And that's what I'm saying. The odd time, I'd go to my mate's birthday party, or I'd go and play my bike or on my roller skates or whatever. There ain't no other sport, like, even though now I was good at golf, good at snooker and stuff like that. That come later on. But that's what I'm saying. That's, people wonder now, like, you probably think he's a bit mad, but that's why, because like I love being like passionate about what you're doing. So if you're doing something, if me and you go and have one beer, I don't want to have one.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I do all in. Like you're saying, I've done mad challenges with training. And I haven't trained for a year because I've been out 6 weekends in a row. Yeah. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm like as a person. But I embrace that, and I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. Yeah. And I know who I've got counting on me, and it's them two people on there who I've got counting on me, my 2 kids, and I've got another baby on the way. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's unbelievable. But every dream I've ever had, I've done. Yeah. No matter whatever happens at the end of the way. But like, that's what you say. If you start there on a journey and you're looking to get there, you're going to face shit along the way. Yeah. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have highs, lows. But that's the beauty of getting to the destination. The beauty, is the journey, not the destination. Yeah. But I dreamt of having kids. I dreamt of playing for Liverpool. And I dreamt of playing for England. That's what I've done. Yeah. Not the first team, England, but yeah.
So then it's interesting because, like you say, you when that goal went in, you were at the highest of high. And for someone who, like you said, has been institutionalised, you sort of think, right, that's it. and then it can only sort of go down from there. But you had a little, you made your first team competitive debut. How did that come about? How did you know you were starting in the Europa League?
So when we finished the pre-season tour, so we then played. That was the first game on the tour.
This is 12-13, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we played that. That was the first game. Then we played against Roma. I played the second half of that again. Then I started against Tottenham. I'm sorry.
You started against Tottenham?
Yeah.
First team?
Yeah. Pre-season.
Almost.
Yeah. Lad, I should have scored.
Really?
1-on-1 with Brad Friedel on the angle, lad.
Really, really random. But looking at me right now, you actually look a bit like Emi Martinez.
I mean, my hat, I'll take that.
Do you ever get that?
Joey Barton. Normally get Joey Barton.
You better look in there.
Joey Barton or Peter Barlow. That's what I normally get.
Peter Barlow? Is that Gary Barlow's dad? Who's that?
Yes, he's on Coronation Street, Peter Barlow. Yeah, he's the youngest.
Almost stuck one past Friedel, yeah?
Yeah. Went through 1-on-1. I just spun off Gallas.
So you're getting game time
Yeah. I started
in the pre-season?
I was marking Bale on the corner.
Is it?
On the board, I was marking Bale.
Okay, so in those games, are you still nervous, or did you have a bit? Did you have a bit of imposter?
Then. I thought I've got nothing to lose now.
Really?
He scored. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I played well. My best game was against Tottenham.
Yeah.
I was saying I played really well against Tottenham.
Were you looking on social media, seeing what people were saying about you, doing all that?
Yeah. So say for example, I know it's mad, but probably say before the tour, I had, I want to say like 25,000, and then by the end of the tour, I would have close to 100,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Different world as well back then.
Yeah, different world, and it's only just a boom. Probably now that went from 60,000 probably to 1 million or something now. You know what I mean? Especially in social media. But going back to the Tottenham game, Bale played. Aaron Lennon. I've got Aaron Lennon's shirt now. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Tottenham one.
I'm all right.
You're all right?
I'm all right.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yunus, so the centre half painter was Yunus Kabul and William Gallas. I have just ran in the channel once, but I kind of like, I tried to just hit it across Friedel, and he saved it, but like it kind of got caught under my feet. But I was thinking, I'm going to score here again. And I remember it nearly saved. A good save, went out for the corner.
Fuck Friedel, man.
Yeah, fuck him. Why didn't you just let it go in,
Yeah,
bro?
what a dick.
He was a Liverpool goalie as well, and he just fucking let it go in.
What a dick.
But goes up, and I remember looking at the big screen to watch it back. You know what I mean? Anything like that. I was thinking, nice. But then, again, I think I played to come off at half time, but I knew I was coming off at half time. I didn't like two teams in pre-season. You know?
Did you not think, oh, fucking hell, should have scored, missed my chance?
No.
Might never play.
No, like there was a tough chance.
Yeah.
I should have probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I done well, kept the ball. And but that one at Fenway Park was boss as well.
So, pre-season's done.
Mm-hmm.
What's the vibe like? How are you feeling going into the season? Have you had words with the gaffer? Has anyone told you you're going to be playing, league games, Europa League games? What's the atmosphere like there?
So the end of pre-season, you fly home. So then obviously everyone's getting a passport back there. But we had to qualify for the Europa League this year. So we're going to FC Gommel about 5 days later or 4 days later. So they're giving the young lads the passport back. So I'm like, oh, sorry, I haven't got my passport. They said, no, you're coming with us to Gommel. So I'm like, oh,
touch.
I'm travelling with the first team. But then that's when you get your suit. You got your first team. Like, I have to go and get measured for my suit and everything. First team suit. I've got it in ours. Put it on every now and again and cry.
You still got it?
Yeah, of course.
You must have felt
First
like
team
the bollocks.
Yeah, man, it's fitted and everything.
How old?
I want to get my suit measured.
How old were you?
Say 18, I'd probably be safe by saying. Maybe.
You must have been getting pussy.
No.
You must have been getting it all. Getting paid, bit of puss. You're the man getting suits measured. Oh, my God.
It was a great time, you know what I mean? It was. But like even that small instant, I'm like, oh, my God, I'm travelling with the first team again. So I must have done really well.
Who's your pal then? Who's your pal at that time? Like, who you sitting next to on the plane?
Jack Robbo, Flano, Conor Cody.
Yeah.
All of us, Sterling, Andre, Brad Smith.
Brad Smith.
Like,
that's fucking...
Yeah.
That name.
Yeah, Brad Smith. Yeah, he was there. There's loads of us. And then obviously, but I think Jack played that game and Flannel travelled or vice versa.
Right.
And then, so then I'm thinking, oh my God. So I just went into then training. We had a couple of days off, went into training and flew. Where is Gommel? I couldn't tell you where it is, but we flew there then the day before. And I was 19th man, so I didn't make the bench, which
Give a
Didn't
fuck.
care, yeah. I was like that with my suit and everything, you know what I mean?
We'll play, boys.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
play.
But like you said, I had the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
To the team I love, and I knew I was on an unbelievable thing, on an unbelievable trajectory. And then, so we beat Gommel home and away. I was travelled with the squad. So even when we're home, obviously, I'd just travel in me to the game. Didn't like need a ticket when you did like in the youth team. And I just would go with the team, but obviously wouldn't be on a bench. And then, so it come about. So then we had a little bit of a shaky start of the season. Obviously, like at that time, we weren't the team we did become for the last 8 years. But
Yeah, you know what shit.
so we going into training, and it's like talking about Marshy before. Like, he'd give the bibs out during the warm-up, so, 8 would have orange, 8 green, and then whatever,
Yeah.
for example. So anyway, he's giving the bibs out, and normally me, Jack, Flannel, we'd all get the same colour orange, so, like, we'd go, like, with the bomb squad and have a match. Next minute, lad, I'm like, I see the bibs getting given out, like, green bib there, Gerrard's got a green bib, hey, Suarez has got a green bib there, Pepe Reina's got a green bib. Lad, next minute, lad, he just gives me a green bib, yeah? Ooh. So I know straight away, but I'm trying to not say anything. So Jack Robbo's like, knock him in the back. He said, lad, you're starting here, I'm like, fuck off, lad. He's like, lad, look round. I'm like, lad, I've seen it. I know. I said, lad, who? But I'm in here, so we're jogging, and we're talking. I'm like, lad, I know. He said, lad.
Was this on the match day?
No, like day before.
Day before,
so on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
Before the Thursday night game in the Europa League. Or Tottenham play, Yeah. So I'm like, but I'd seen him, like, not, and then Flannel was like, Flannel must have then clocked. He's like, because we were just, Flannel and Jack had like an orange bib. Like, they both clocked it, like, lad, you're starting there. I'm like, no way, lad. Stu's injured. Where's Barini? Like, he's not here. So like, I'm thinking, he must be injured, whatever. Anyway, so, done our warm-up. So I'm like, I'm thinking, oh my God. So Brendan Rodgers says, starting 11 over here. So Gerrard, Suarez, and that, they'll walk over, but lad, they've got a green bib on, lad. Now I've got a green bib as well. So like, oranges and yellows over here with Marshy. So lad, honest to God, bro, I was like, stood in the middle and froze. Like that. So Brendan Rodgers went, Morgs, come on, you're starting. And I've just went like this, look. What? I was like, but I know straight away to Anfield tomorrow. So in my head instantly, I'm starting at Anfield. I played at Anfield loads of times.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh my God, there's a full house at Anfield tomorrow, 45,000 people. I'm starting. What do you mean? A lad has put, and all the lads are laughing, right? Laughing their head off. Carragher, Gerrard, Suarez, all laughing at me. But they know what it means. Now, have you ever seen the other podcast, right? Where I think it's Newcastle, they say they do unopposed possession and they end up, so they're playing against nobody and the keeper still gets.
Oh, yeah, they went 1-0 down.
And they're 1-0 down to nobody.
Yeah.
So we're doing
You're playing against no one.
Playing against no one. So it's there into the midfield, boom. It's cut back. So we're doing it. First one gets cut back to me. Lad, I swear on my mum's life, the ball gets cut back to me on the penalty spot. I've hit it that high. It's went out the training ground into West Derby, into someone's garden. Lad, the whole team are crying, laughing. You're going to play your way out the team already? You're going to play? I'm like, oh. But lad, I just blanked because I weren't bothered about the training session anymore. I wanted to get in and ring my mum and dad.
Yeah.
I'm starting for the Reds tomorrow.
Yeah.
However, then I probably put a few more in. Lad, I've jogged in from training. Everyone's like clapping me, like, you jogged in. I'm like, Dad, I'm starting tomorrow, lad. I got 54 tickets for the game.
What?
54 tickets.
That's unbelievable.
Lad, I was starting for Liverpool, lad.
At Anfield?
At Anfield. In my suit.
How did you sleep the night before? Did you?
I wouldn't have. But remember that.
Do you have like a, on those, would you have like a wank that night?
No, I would definitely, probably not, no.
No.
Probably not, no.
Like, it can't be like a normal routine.
No. Wouldn't be a normal
Sorry, is that a weird question?
No.
Because like that, if I knew the next day I was playing for Arsenal, probably wouldn't sleep.
Yeah, no, I don't think I slept much, but then...
I'd just be thinking, how am I going to celebrate if I score and shit?
Yeah. And so, like, what you do on that day is then, so you drive your car to Anfield, say for like 9 o'clock in the morning, then you get so your car's waiting for you after the game. Then you get a coach to the hotel, which is 15 minutes away in town, in the Hope Street Hotel. And then you spend the day there. But I was watching Prison Break at the time, so I was quite chilled on the phone to my mum and dad and all that, sorting the tickets out. I remember sleeping in the afternoon for a little bit, and then lad, just heading into that stadium, lad.
Yeah, talk me through it. I want to know everything, like, because this is very rare that you get. You know, they come along once every 5 years that you get a boyhood fan playing for his boyhood club,
Starting's mad.
in a competitive game.
Starting's mad.
Like, how does it feel?
Lad, it was just like, it was the old Anfield though, so there's only 45, do you know what I mean? So it's like the tunnel used to go up and down, the sign used to be there. I remember I was walking out to the pitch thinking, oh my God, looking around here, I'm starting. But I was starting on the right,
Yeah.
right on the right. So I'm like,
Who's up top?
Suarez.
Fair.
It was close. They had to flip the coin to see if they start me or him. Possibly what Barca's second best ever player, you know, fourth.
Yeah, he's top 5.
Xavi and Iniesta.
Yeah, he's top 5.
Messi.
So, okay, so what's the front three? It's Adam Morgan, Luis Suarez. Who's on the left?
Henderson or Shelvey, one of them.
On the left
I
wing?
know. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Stevie G in the middle.
Gerrard with Shelvey, I think.
Wow.
And then, yeah. And
Not
Joe
a
Allen.
bad team.
Joe Allen.
Joe Allen.
Player. But yes, lad, he goes in, look round. But it was like you're saying, lad, it was unbelievable. But like I felt like I deserved my chance as well. So I was like, here's my night. This is my night now. Do you know what I mean? My night, this. And then like, lad, I say you're warming up. So like, again, normal warm up. But I felt normal. Then fine, I'd calm down. Then when you're going out, and then you put your jacket on. Lad, I put my jacket on, like, as soon as I got in to the dressing room, like, everyone's still putting the boots back on, and I'm ready.
Really?
Carragher said to me, don't do what I done. But he got a yellow card after 20 seconds on his debut, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he nailed some after like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Lad, have you never seen me tackle?
No.
Lad, I've made 5 tackles in my whole life. Brother, VAR now I'm off.
What?
Lad, just wait to get it up when you do this.
What minute? Early?
Earlier, 4,
Really? What?
maybe.
Rash.
Rattled someone, lad. Knee height. You think I'm joking. And then Gerrard comes and like drags me away. There's a picture of him like holding me and pulling me.
What, are you like beefing? Are you just...
No. I just wanted the crowd to go, yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. But then the refs...
Are you thinking, oh,
no,
God,
I'm thinking yellow. Because it went like... Now it's
malicious.
off. Yeah, like he's turned, but he's knocked the ball away. I'm just fucking rattled him from the back. Bad tackle. Then fast forward, then probably 20 more minutes. Suarez is jinked up and down the line. Lad, this close. He's cut it back. Bang, right foot. I've scored. Lad, I've ran to the corner. Went to take my shirt off. Lad, the linesman's got his flag.
Oh.
You think I'm joking, bro? Lad.
I never knew that.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
The ball is out by that much.
Oh my fucking God, I would have been fuming.
Lad, I've got my shirt like that. I'm off. Lad, he's cut it back. I've slotted it right foot, lad.
Oh my God.
Right foot as well, weirdly enough, but yeah.
Oh my God.
The same game. And then I played about 65 minutes, lad.
So when I was researching you when you were at Romford, one of the first things I saw was the video. And it really does like get me emotional because I can feel it. I look at you and it's like, oh my, I can't actually imagine. You come off, you get subbed off for, I think his name was Raheem Sterling. And is that right?
That's correct.
And the commentator's like, Adam Morgan here, he's getting a standing up. The whole stadium up, clapping. You're giving it all this. What's going through your head?
Because that's what I'm saying is, when standing ovation probably, isn't I done all right? I've done a solid first performance. Nothing, didn't set the world alight or anything like that. But, you know, but they seem one of their own on the pitch. I just give us fucking all for the Reds. That's why they probably done that. Yeah. To show their appreciation.
It's unbelievable.
I went from 5 years old in every single age group and graduated.
That moment there. Fuck scoring. To get a standing ovation, that's what you were born for. That's what you were put on this planet for. That's what you dreamed of every single night when you were going into games or going into school, and then is to be on the pitch at Anfield in a packed out stadium with every single one of every single fan on their feet, clapping your name. They all know your story. It's just you've accomplished something that most 99.999% of people on this planet will never accomplish, and you've experienced something they will never experience. And how do you how do you move on from that?
I didn't for years. Brother, listen, honestly, for years, I was down in the dumps and I let it affect me. So I felt like a failure, felt like an imposter, felt like I didn't deserve it. And I was really, real upset, lad, for about 6 years, lad, you know. Really, really upset, lad, with my life. And because then I made rash decisions at wrong time. So I went to Yeovil. Manager was a gobshite. Should have went to Leicester. So I got offered a deal by Yeovil, 3.5 years. Deal by Leicester, 3.5 years. On the third year in the contract at Leicester, they won the Premier League.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
So lad, I would have been a Leicester
Why
player.
the fuck did you go Yeovil?
I was my agents. Agents pushed me that way to go there, lad. My manager, Gary Johnson, absolute gobshite.
What a cunt.
Gobshite, lad. Made my life a misery, lad. Made my life a misery, bro.
So did you ever play for Liverpool again after that Hearts game?
Yeah.
Who against?
Anzi Makala.
Oh, Anzi Machalaka.
Yeah.
Where was that? Europa League as well?
Europa League. In Russia, started again.
And that was your last game?
Yeah, I should have scored that game as well. I should have got an assist that game. Henderson should have scored, but he tried to cut it back to me. I'd have spun Zerkov, yeah, spun him. But I was lucky.
Zerkov?
Yeah, the
I know
left
that.
back. Yeah. I think his name's Zerkov anyway.
Yeah, I think he was
Chelsea.
centre mid.
Anyway,
yeah,
someone who was decent, but Eto played as well. Chris Samba, centre half, played the front with
Willian on the left.
Who?
Willian?
Possibly.
Roberto Carlos? Yeah, they had Bear, man.
Did they?
Yeah.
Carlos never played. I wish that'd be good. But no. But anyway, I just kind of went in, slipped Henderson in. He should have just scored, but he tried to cut it back to me, which I'm grateful he tried to, but he should have scored. But we got beat 1-0.
Oh.
Yeah, we got beat 1-0 in Russia.
Cold.
I don't know. Felt like I was going to fight Ivan Drago. You know what I mean? Felt rocky, bro.
So that was your last game?
Yeah.
When did...
I was on the bench, though. A few months. I was on the bench in the Premier League.
Okay.
West Ham.
Upton Park. So you went from someone that felt like they belonged there. You know, this is where you belong. When did this sort of, like you mentioned, imposter syndrome start coming in a little bit, and lack of confidence, and am I going to play again, or, you know, am I going to have to start looking for new clubs? When did that sort of start settling in?
Mate, my problem, which has never ever been, what's never ever been my problem is, lad, if I'm talking hand on heart now, lad, I weren't good enough to play every week for Liverpool. I weren't, and I'm okay with that, and I've always been okay with that. But was I good enough at the time to play in the Championship? Yeah, for sure. But like you're saying, you don't realise what like I had only known the Liverpool way my whole life. Then I went to Yeovil and the manager was fucking made me life a fucking misery, lad, for no reason. I'd love to sit here and say to you, I insulted his wife, his daughter, you know, I called him a diss. I didn't, lad. I just went there at 19, lad, with a reputation to score goals and didn't set the world alight in my first 5 games. Now, I sound like David A saying this, but lad, I went with went injured at first. So like I was coming back, but trying to rush back because I wanted to get my thing started. First game I played Watford at Vicarage Road, we won 3-0.
Yeah.
I mean, then we played Blackpool Tuesday night, won 1-0. Then played Barnsley on the third game, 0-0. Oh no, 0-0. So my first 3 games I was undefeated. And then lad, it was tough time, lad. Really? Honestly, I don't know, like, oh yeah, you've got a nice car, you're in the Championship, lad. The worst time of my life. I didn't want to live anymore. Never mind fucking play footy anymore. I didn't want to live.
What, suicidal?
Yeah, suicidal.
And this is the year after. This is 13, 14?
Yeah, maybe 14, 15, maybe as well.
Are you looking at other youngsters that are coming through at Liverpool and thinking, like, I wish I could start all over again?
Not so much, but it was like, I wanted that feeling again. Do you know what I mean? It's probably like a crackhead. Do you know what I mean? Like trying to chase that initial, lad. I'd been at the top of the world, well, my world. The top of the mountain I could have got to, I got to. Now, if you get, you know what I mean? There's different kinds of mountains. There's fucking Mole Famo in Wales by ours, or there's fucking Mount Everest. Now, Mount Everest would have been playing number 9 for Liverpool every week, being a fucking Ballon d'Or, and winning the Champions League, whatever. But I reached the top of my mountain, but I wanted that feeling again, and I couldn't quite get it. So I'm looking for alternatives and everything, and then like everything, and you take a move because you think, oh, let me just get back playing. But then in a heartbeat in League One, and you're thinking, what's happening here? But this manager, this Gary Johnson, lad, he ruined me. ruined me.
Fuck Gary Johnson.
But me confidence, me person as a person, he just made me just hate myself, and yeah, it made me life really tough, man.
Were you on your own at that point?
On my own, bro.
Were you feeling really lonely?
I was living in a hotel. Look, thank fuck the fucking Lord I had my mum, but I ended up buying a house in Yeovil, and I've still got it to today. So that was a massive, the only fucking positive that come out of that.
You got a gaff there, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you ever go there? Just rent it
I've
out.
been there in about fucking 10 years. Been rented out for 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a plus in it.
We're all right, lads. We're all right, you know what I mean?
And then, so, you know, I'm sure a lot of people will look at your Wikipedia page on this. You can sort of see, and I've got
more clubs than Tiger Woods.
the Scouser Nelka. No, it's like, why I wanted to do this with you is because, for me, it seems like you never lost the quality, but you mentally were your own worst enemy. And the reason you went down is because you didn't believe in yourself. Is that the truth?
Probably, yeah. But it's, like you say, never felt like I deserved what I had. Like, and the reason of that was because I never had to work for it. Do you know what I mean? It was like, not that I didn't work hard, but I was just naturally blessed with talent. So that you're saying I didn't have to go on, like, I did go on the field every fucking day with my dad.
Yeah.
But
hard to get out of bed when you sleep in silk sheets.
That's what no. So I know your analogy you're getting at, but nah. So no, it was just like, lad, I was just destined in my head to play for Liverpool. That was all I ever want. I didn't want to play for Everton, Man City, Real Madrid, Barcelona. I wanted to play for Liverpool.
Yeah.
That was it. Then whenever I thought, like, lad, it's so hard to explain, lad. And sometimes I see other people, lad, and I feel like, lad, I feel your pain. But you kind of, I know other people watching this won't understand. But it's like, lad, I didn't know what you mean. I'm 19. I've never been anywhere, lad. Do you get me? I've been on holidays and all that, but I'm saying, like, lad, I hadn't been. What you mean? You have to wash your own kit, lad. What? Like, where do I go? I don't know where I'm going here. Like, I'm living in a hotel on my own. Lad, I hadn't nothing going on. But I had a fucking lovely car outside in the hotel and a fucking house just about to go. I didn't give a fuck about that.
I think that one of the most depressing
I was depressed, man. Serious, bro. Like, all, like, thing goes aside, lad.
Yeah.
Football made me depressed. It made me depressed, but I love it. Lad, I've been in the Arsenal game with you today. I don't hate Arsenal. What I'm trying to say is I appreciate football, but I fucking love Liverpool, lad. I fucking love them. And there's been times where I wish I didn't love them as much as I did, but I fucking love them, lad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
One of the most depressing feelings is jealousy is a terrible trait, right? But one of the most depressing things, and I've found it before, is when you're jealous of yourself, right? So you would have been sat in that hotel in Yeovil on your phone watching you scoring for Liverpool on a pre-season tour, and you're jealous of yourself. You wish you could go back in time and relive that moment again, and you know that you never will.
Yeah.
And that, I can't even imagine how much pain that must have put you through. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. You've worded it fucking brilliantly, lad. That's what I'm saying, lad.
Being jealous of yourself, knowing that, you know, you can blame the manager or this and that or fate or whatever, but there's no one else to blame apart from yourself, even if it's not your fault, which it doesn't sound like it was. But you sort of just wish, like, what did I do wrong to get here?
Yep.
Am I a wanker? Am I shit? Am I a dickhead to this person? Is this why you're jealous that was once upon a time you?
Yeah.
It's like people that might break up with their girl that they've been with for years. They'll look back on old pictures and think, like, fuck, I was so happy then, and look at me now. Like, I didn't fully appreciate it then,
but I did appreciate it.
Yeah, you did.
That's what I'm saying, but that's why it hurt so much.
Yeah.
And even though I knew I could never be Liverpool's number 9, but I was okay with that. I still wanted to be so bad. So bad. Now, lad, I would fucking run through the fucking fire to go and play Liverpool's number 9. But I am 20 million times happier with my life now than I was then. But that took, again, like what I was talking about, there's beauty in simplicity. My life's very simple, but I have got the most beautiful things in the world in my life now. I've been very, very fortunate that one thing about me, lad, I can always pick myself up.
Yeah.
Always. And that's in me.
Yeah.
I've got a dog in me, lad, no matter what.
Yeah.
And I don't mean fighting, I don't mean anything, but lad, I refuse to give up. And what I need to remember sometimes is, in where I'm from, like you're saying, a lot of people know who I am. Where I don't like that, because I like you're saying, I get unwanted shit sometimes for just being good at footy. So I had one of the best years of my life playing for Halewood Apollo, my local team, with all my fucking mates, my mate Mono, my mate Brad, fucking mate Sean Idale, who I went to watch at Scunthorpe for England.
Yeah.
I mean, but then, mate, see from my area, lad, fucking the amount of talent there is in football. Lad, my Halewood Apollo team could have played in League Two and we wouldn't have got relegated.
You reckon?
Brother, serious.
What year was this?
Lad, like there was this kid from by ours, right? From Torry. So I'm from a road, Torry, in Halewood. Right, there's this kid, Liam Grant, right? Grew up with him. So it was like Liam Grant, Ryan Manette, Conor O'Shea, all in my first ever Team Kings form. Liam Grant, right, scored this goal once, right? Me and him still speak about it today. We were in Crawley in London. We went to go to this town. We used to win easy. Lad, we done this goal, right? He's played the ball into me. And it's like going towards the goalie, right? So there's the pitch. He's here. I'm here on the right. He's played the ball towards me and I've dummied it.
Ooh.
And it's went straight in. But like the keeper stood.
Oh.
We still talk about it, but mate, Liam Grant, what a player.
Yeah.
But then you've got Sean Idale, Aaron Creswell from Halewood. Lad, this fucking
Aaron Creswell?
Aaron Creswell's Halewood. Yeah.
What, Aaron Creswell,
Aaron Creswell, yeah.
How old are you at
West
this point?
Ham, yeah. Aaron Creswell's lived 10 doors away from me for my whole life.
How old were you at this Apollo?
Only a couple of years ago, lad.
Really?
Fucking loved it. But, like anywhere, the Saturday League culture is, you go, nothing going on. Maybe 3 years ago, nothing going on. So, like, but like my coaching, that was great, everything good, and I was kind of happy in myself and that. But, and my girlfriend now and my kids now, they bring out the happiness in me and have shown me how to be happy. But I had this, so we'd go and play on a Saturday and we'd stay out till Sunday morning. Just stay in the same boozer, all the lads together. It was fucking unbelievable.
Don't get much better than that.
But how it made me feel the next day is the reason I don't go out.
Really?
Yeah. And but hand on my heart, I needed that year. I needed it. I'd never done it. I needed that year to be one of the lads and feel part of me mates. My mates were always my mates, and especially like Joe Mono, his dad is the fucking biggest red. He's like Lee Judges, the biggest red, home and away. Lad, I don't think he's missed a game for about 1,000 games.
Yeah.
I get no joke. And his mate Joe was my best mate, and my mate Brad. I'd never played a game of football with them.
Yeah.
Lad, it was the best year ever. We won everything off his course and all that. It was just unbelievable. But then people think, oh, you step away like because you think you can get a bit of money for football. No, because I don't want to live the way I was living. I wish I could live like that, but it's not practical for me.
Yeah.
It's not practical, that going out life for me.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. Even though...
So sorry to interrupt
no
you.
problem.
So at the time where I started to get to know you and you were a bit local to me, there was a particular moment, I don't know if you want me to cut this out.
Go on, mate.
But it was a little bit after I started to get, from Romford. I think this was like 2020, 2021, and it was Halloween, and I saw you in a boozer, and I don't think you were on your own, or you might have been with some mates, and they'd gone somewhere else, and I like sort of jokingly said like, "Come where we're going," and you were like, "Yeah, sweet," and I thought, "Oh,
did they come?
Yeah."
Where did we go?
Essex House.
Oh my God, Essex House.
And I thought, oh,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
maybe he hasn't really got much to do. Maybe he's a little bit lost.
I was lost.
But you see, like, you were like so happy.
Was it laughy and jokey still?
Yeah. But you must, like, I thought to myself, okay, this guy, has lived his dream, and now he's coming with me. I'm like 19, 20, living it up with my mates. Like I'm going through that era where like you're expected to do that.
Of course.
But
I'd never done that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like Michael Jackson.
Started that.
It's like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He fucking loved kids.
But...
No, but it's like,
yeah.
I thought, oh, like maybe this geezer isn't that happy, or maybe he's a little bit lost.
I weren't happy, and I was lost.
And I remember
But
we got
on the
quite,
outside, I
yeah,
am. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. I'm probably at the bar first.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I'll get it, lad, whatever, and all that. But lad, I was probably skint, unhappy, and lost.
yeah,
And I was probably, or everyone else had went out. I'd probably been out with, I would never go out just on my own.
yeah,
But I'd probably been out with all the lads, but they had things and responsibilities to go home for.
yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going. I'll sit here on my own. I'm a fuck.
yeah,
Because that's how I felt in myself. Amazing. I didn't know that.
yeah. And I thought, oh,
Didn't know
good,
that.
yeah. And then we got a little bit closer, and you started Adam Morgan Elite Coaching.
Yeah, that's where it all started, baby.
That's where it all started. And you had Sonny.
Yeah. Remember Sonny Dutton?
Yeah,
what
good-
a guy.
good
He's
player.
He's a good player.
Good player. And even then, you know, you had it was popular. Road in Astro, you had loads of kids down there.
And you know, I
even
cried. You know, I cried, right, on Road and Astro, right, Road and Valley Astro turf, right. And I had a bounce board with the bounce ball off with my name imprinted, and it was me and my mum, right, standing on Road and Valley Astro turf, lad. And I'd just done a 3-day camp and had 120 kids every single day, lad. And I put so much emotion into it, and I lay down with my head against the bounce board. My mum was sitting on the bounce board, and I was fucking sobbing my eyes out, because that's what I'm saying is I didn't think I deserved that. But lad, I've got to remember like how good I am at my job. Lad, I'm the fucking best.
You're the bollocks.
I'm the fucking best.
You're so engaging.
I'm the fucking best.
Oh my God, you're so good.
I'm the best at what I do. I'm the best at what I do. I know I am. I'm the best at what I do. Wherever I choose to, wherever I set myself the goal to get to, I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Whether it kills me to do it, I'm gonna get to it. Because I like that, and that's what I've always done.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, there's on the way, I don't feel like I deserve it. So I kind of self-destruct in the middle. I'll fuck up somewhere, or I'll do, but like, this was what I was doing, not anymore. But I'm saying, when I'm 25, 26, I'm thinking, oh my God, lad, it's like having a sold out arena. I couldn't fit any more kids in, lad. For the area, no one knows me. But like, just truly on my ability to be engaging with the kids and make the kids have a good time and fucking be a great host on a football camp. Lad, we had 120 kids per day.
Crazy.
And it's like, lad, but it was like, what the fuck is happening here, lad? I'm just like, but then like you're saying, when I'd go away from the kind of Adam, all the kids, it'd be like, quiet, Adam. And I just think, what am I going to do now? How can I get that high again? How can I?
Are you an addict?
No.
No. You don't chase feelings. You don't chase highs or anything like that.
I've got an addictive personality for sure.
Yeah, but so you're an addict. Yeah.
But what, like you're saying, I'm addicted to
Validation.
Yeah. I like a nod to know when I've done well. Yeah.
Same.
I do.
It's do you know what it is? It's something that most people won't admit.
I like notoriety. That's what it is.
What's that?
So notoriety for me is someone to notice what I've done, because a lot of the time, I think this happens everywhere, is people try and belittle your accomplishments. Yeah. People try and put them. So I would let them do it, and I'd let it eat away at me. Now I think, fuck you.
Yeah, it feels good. Almost.
Yeah. But then, you know, if someone says, mate, you absolutely nailed that there, I'm like, thank you, lad. And that's all you need to say to me. Yeah. And that's good enough for me.
But the thing is, it's like, so we can relate to this, I'm sure. You need that sense of validation, but also when someone's licking your ass or telling you you're great at this and great at that, you don't want to be like you don't want to be like, oh yeah, thanks, yeah, mate, hey, I know that, yeah. You're sort of like still, because you've still got that self-doubt or still got that
I deflect
like,
with
I don't belong here.
I deflect it with humor.
Yeah, you deflect it completely.
Yeah.
Because you don't want people to think that you're the bollocks.
Yeah.
Because you don't think that.
The perception, well, listen, by a small minority of people, they think I think I'm the bollocks, and actually I don't. But actually, you know what? At what I do, I'm the bollocks at what I do, and all the kids, they do engage with me, and the parents, they do. Mate, we have in my business now, we have 500 one-to-ones a month.
Fucking hell.
500 a month. Between myself and all the coaches, 500 one-to-ones.
So when you were at Loughton Road and Astro, I remember coming to a session with you, and it was, you know, maxed out. You had a great session, and you're picking the balls up after, picking the cones up. It's all done, and I was saying to you, like, this is unbelievable. And you said, yeah, it is, but I don't feel like I belong here.
Yeah,
I
never
don't
felt I belonged.
I don't feel like I belong in, I want to go back home.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were happy with your missus at the time or if you want to talk about that or whatever, but like you just didn't have like you were very clear in saying that you didn't feel like you were at home. You said you wanted to go home. You wanted to go back to Liverpool. This isn't a long-term thing.
Do you know how much I love my mum and dad? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah,
Brother,
I do now.
Like seriously, I miss them every day. I used to miss them every single day.
Yeah.
And like, lad, I just didn't ever feel like I belong, but I did. Everyone made me feel welcome. Everybody made me feel welcome, but I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable. I felt like an imposter, but I was this mad Scouser lad who like created attention for himself, which it was all positive.
Yeah.
And then eventually, lad, it was like, I'm going home.
What was the epiphany where you're like, fuck this, I'm gone?
I was going out all the time running from me how I was feeling.
We did a couple of Chinkford runs, or Hainault, was it?
Hainault,
in the forest.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
What a run that is, lad. You were shit though, that, bro.
I'm so I couldn't do that now.
No, I could. Let's go now.
No,
Hainault
honestly.
Forest, man, I've had a few tears there, fucking hell.
Oh,
I used to run there all the time. Ran with Ronnie O'Sullivan there. One and run with Ronnie O'Sullivan.
is it?
World's best snooker player.
Yeah.
But after my dad. My dad's world's number one. But my dad's boss of snooker. But yeah.
They were tough.
Lad, and that's what I'm saying is, I try and explain to people now, lad, I weren't happy there. What, lad, you fucking flying down in that London, lad, weren't you? I was like, yeah. But mentally, lad, I didn't want to be there, lad. And I love the scenario I'm in now, lad.
What was the epiphany? When did you say, I'm done with London now, I can't do this anymore? Because you had so much going for you and so many kids that must have relied on you.
I was away in Spain. Yeah. And I stayed out and I ended up sleeping on the beach, yeah. Lad, and I was walking down to go back to where I was staying. And I thought, I'm going home today. And I'm packing my stuff from London because I lived above C and Co. Co in London, on High Street. Lovely flat and that, yeah. I went home, I said that. So rang my dad, crying my eyes out. Within 4 hours, my dad was there. We ordered Domino's on the way home and ate it in the van. I just cried all the way to Birmingham, lad.
Were you really depressed?
I was fucking suicidal, son. Honestly, suicidal. And then when I got home in that van, lad, I didn't have a pound to my name. But you would have thought I didn't, you know what I mean? But I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, so I was borrowing here, there and everywhere. Just to kind of just stay afloat.
Do you mind me asking? It seemed like you were earning a lot of money. Yeah. What were you doing with it?
Don't know.
Just splashing
it out, bro, yeah. Like, just giving it out, lad. That's what I'm saying. Just giving it.
How did you get to that?
But I'd go to Boozer, for example.
Yeah.
I'd buy the whole, like, not to be, like, I'd buy the whole round all the time just because I wanted people to stay out with me.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? But again, it weren't just about the going out. So I weren't going out every week, every day. It was like the week when the weekend comes, I had nothing to do. Monday to Friday, I was work non-stop. And then, but it was weird about the change. I had to go from bum to bum. So Sunday afternoon, I think, right, I'm work mode tomorrow. I'll just go back into it. But I'd be in bed all day crying. Do you know what I mean? And then I thought, I'm done with this now. I don't get my life back together.
What was making you so depressed? What was did you feel like you were a failure?
Yeah.
But you had so many people, kids relying on you and parents.
I had so many friends. I had so many, everything going for me. But it gets back to the stage, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why. I don't know. I would love to give you an answer. And I'd give you the answer. I'm not bothered about what it is. I don't know. But I just didn't want to live there anymore. I just wanted to go home.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go home. But like you're saying, you see again, we can make a kind of light thing about it. Have you ever seen the film, what's it called? I want to think. Basically, the fella, he's in jail for his whole life. He keeps getting Shawshank Redemption.
And he comes out and he doesn't know what to do.
So
because he's so used to
come out of Liverpool and didn't know what to do. But I tried for 5 years.
Brooks was here.
There you go. Brooks was here on the thing.
Fucking terrible.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I mean. So, lad, I'd been put out of my environment because I was institutionalised in Liverpool. I was all avenue. I just wanted to go home because I was scared.
Yeah.
I was scared of my own shadow. Not like in a, like, let's have a tear up way, but like everything I felt I was letting someone down if I said no to them. Or, can you come and play on a Saturday for us? Yeah, I'll do it. Or like, so then I'd lie and make an excuse, but I couldn't go because I was scared. I didn't want to go to the house other than it was for work, where I knew I was safe because I'm safe on a football pitch. I know what I'm doing. I'm in full control. But anything else, I lost all my social skills and everything, and I'd
Unbelievable.
isolate myself from people. But then as soon as I get into footy mode, I'd be like, yes, boys, do you need a lift?
I find it so hard to believe that.
Crazy, innit?
Because I've got footage of you then. You know, I was walking around with a camera filming you, and so when we met Martin Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
were you depressed?
Yeah. You know how nervous I was that day that Kel's is my mate, lad. I said, I hope this goes well. I hope you're ventilating it before I go in it. But lad, I'm an animal on the football pitch and where I feel comfortable. So I'm dangerous at home because I know I'm comfortable there. So everything I want, I know I'll achieve.
Yeah.
But here I felt out my comfort zone, and does he like me? Does he like that? But now I don't give a fuck.
When did that so when you moved back to Liverpool, when you touched home, was there like a weight off your shoulder?
Yeah, I slept for about 2 days.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I'm home. I'm in my own bed, back at my mum's. Because I'd lived away since I was 19, lad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I've been back every summer, and obviously they'd always come and visit me and watch games and all that. My dad used to come to every game. But, yeah, man, it took me probably 18 months to get myself back to normal, lad. And then the day I was working in David Lloyd, and my bird walked in, lad. And then, yeah, man.
What year was that?
2022, lad. 2022.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, look, they say no man is complete without a woman, unless you're gay, obviously. And then no man's complete without a man. But for straight men like you and I, no man is complete without a woman.
Out that boy, yeah, go on. Oh, you just cut the moon right in half. I like it.
They say no man's complete without a woman. Did your bird change your life?
Changed my life. Saved my life.
Save your life. Yeah.
Saved my life. She doesn't know it. And sometimes she'll think, how can you say you're so happy now when you had all this? She doesn't fully understand the life I've lived, which is okay. But I need her to know she saved my life. She saved my life.
You tell her that?
I try to.
She doesn't believe it?
Not all the time, no.
But everything you say comes across so genuine.
Yeah, I listen, and by my actions, I try and show her and appreciate how much I appreciate her.
She'll watch this and she'll know that what you're saying is legitimate. That's amazing. And then you got a kid, you got another one on the way, stepson.
Mm-hmm.
You're the fucking man, Morgs. You have, like I said in the intro, lived your dream, wanted to end it all, gotten past that, and you're at a point in life now where it is literally only up. And I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very, very proud, and I hope that you are genuinely happy, and it's not like it was where it seemed like you were. I can tell that you're happy.
Because I wouldn't be happy. I'd be making jokes and I'd be doing this, but I'm 100% content and happy, and looking forward to the future.
You've not got to prove anything. You've not got to prove anyone that you're funny. You've not got to prove to anyone that...
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
This is what the thing is now. I don't need to... I'll let me ability of what I believe I've got in me coaching and in me football do the talking. The only people I need to be proud of me is me 2 kids, me bird, and me new baby on the way. That's it.
Yeah.
I know me mum and dad will always be proud of me, because I look at it now as a dad, thinking, no matter what you 2 do in your life, I will always be proud of you. No matter what. And if you need me at 3 o'clock in the morning, then at 4, then at 5, I'll be there. Now, I seen a thing the other day, is a girl's freaking out because she's having trouble with a young fella sleeping. So she rings her mum. And her mum, she says, Mum, I'm having trouble with the baby. She won't sleep or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then the mum comes round. And then she says, Mum, when will this end? And when will it be all right? She said, well, you're 30 years old now. Look where I am now. She said, this will never end. And that's all I care about. It matters.
Yeah.
I validate the opinion of my family. Yeah. Because they're my family now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they're the most important people. As long as they're happy with that, then I'm happy.
It's unbelievable. Like,
lad, let me tell you now, right? I've played at Anfield in front of 45,000 people. The day I held my baby in my hands, you say you want to chase that feeling. Let me tell you now, I could have 1 million kids, bro. It's the best feeling you've ever had in your life.
Yeah, some people, it must be impossible to describe. Jeez.
Well, listen, you've got a beautiful girlfriend as well now.
Yeah.
She gave me a ticket today, so
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, look, I'm hoping to pop mine out at some point. And do you know what? Obviously, I'm going to call my mum first. I should probably be there, but I'm going to call you.
Please do.
I'm going to call you.
Please.
Hopefully, it's a happy.
Well, like I said, there's not many people I'd take a 4-hour train for. And the day you have a baby, I'll do that again, lad.
A fucking hug.
Come on, let's go for it.
Oh.
Brother, man. I can have this.
Huh?
Brother,
Yeah,
wait.
do a piss, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do a piss.
Hey, we go back to it.
Yeah, we'll go back to it.
Make sure you clip that one up. I'll send it to me, bird.
Yeah, no, it's going in. It's all going in.
Awesome.
Where were we? Yeah, talking about the feeling about having a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I want a kid, man. They change your life.
Everything, bro.
Apparently, like, I think I said it to you earlier. It's not so much, obviously, you love your kid, but it's like the feeling of responsibility. God.
Bro, they're just depending on you. And they see you, when you come home from work, lad, and they hear your car come outside, and they're waiting for you at the door.
Oh.
Look, lad. Whoa.
Get you emotional.
Yeah. And you FaceTime. And they're making cookies, and he said, Dad, I've saved one for you.
Oh.
That's it, lad. You've cracked it.
That's better than scoring for Liverpool.
It is.
Jesus.
The only thing that can top that is if he done it. And he will. He's a baller. See him, lad. He's banging him in.
Is he?
Yeah. He's only 2. Almost 3.
What is something you'd say, if you could sit down with 18-year-old Adam Morgan and just give him one message, what would you say?
Be yourself more, lad. Be yourself and you belong.
Well, you're not yourself.
At times, no. I shouldn't. I've tried to be a different person to fit in with other crowds, and I shouldn't have. I don't mind standing away from the crowd. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and I'm very confident in my own ability. I should have believed that more. Now, I talk about Raheem Sterling. This fella was born with a star on his head. The most humblest, kindest, nicest fella, but was born to be great. And I think I've got the capabilities of anything I set my mind to do, that I can achieve it.
Yeah.
I think I've got the capabilities to do that in anything.
You do.
I really do.
You do. You're an animal, Morgs. You've been through the shit. Look at you now.
No, I agree. And I would have been like, hey, lad, shut up, lad. I agree. I think I'm special. I do.
Do you still try and prove yourself to your old man? Even though you know he's proud.
I don't try to prove myself to me, the old man now. I know I live the right way, so I know he's proud. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not like Omri's spoken to about his dad before. Like his dad was like, he's like number one critic. Is your dad just your number one fan?
He's never ever criticised me. My dad has never ever stood on a touchline and shouted. Not once in his whole life.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Never ever.
Talk me through, you've played for a lot of clubs. Yeovil is obviously the worst time you've ever had at any club. Mm-hmm. Was there any other? Romford, how was Romford?
Crazy. Romford was crazy. Yeah. So Romford gave me the opportunity to move to London. So
I'll move that a little bit closer. Yeah.
So Romford gave me the opportunity to move to London. Now, and that's where I felt I wanted to be at the time. So my friend Jake Hall phoned me. He said, lad, I've got a man who wants to speak to you. Now, I'd seen this Glen Tamplin fella owning Billericay, getting Ferraris wrapped and having them all singing World's Greatest with Jamie O'Hara, Jermaine Pennant and all that. I think we used to think, what a screwball he is. He's mad, him. Anyway, gets on the phone to me, starts chatting outrageous numbers. He said, but you've got to work in my house as well. He said, but I'm going to get you Harry Kane's personal trainer, Andy Charlton, which is what an amazing fella. So we used to be at Glenn's house for 7.
What a gaff.
Oh, lad,
Bliss Heights.
Unbelievable.
Ooh.
Lad. Unbelievable.
It's like Neverland.
But I was really close with Bliss. So
Yeah.
I knew.
Lovely lady. Saw her in Girls the other day.
What a lovely woman.
Yeah.
And known Bliss for years. And obviously, I know Ross, and Ross is what a fella. Archie Tamplin, great fella.
Great kid.
Pierce Tamplin, unbelievable.
Piercy Pops.
Their mum Carly, unbelievable. And Pat, unbelievable. But, so, outrageous offer. So I couldn't turn it down.
Where were you at the time?
I was just about to sign for Witness
Okay.
at home, but didn't want to.
Yeah.
So I'd signed and then said to me, sorry, I've got an opportunity. He said, all right, sound. So anyway, just kind of packed my bags, fucked off. And then be at his house for 2 hours personal training. Me, Magic, and we call him
Magic Makash.
Magic, Mechy, man, what a guy.
Yeah.
Tamperson, and then a few others. So we used to train every morning with Archie as well. Train every morning. Then we go to work in his house on the grounds. Like, me and Magic like built a roof on a house. But lad, he knew that we didn't know how to do it, lad. But like he had other lads working. He just showed us what to do. Like one day, Magic fell through the roof and everything. But we used to take the quad bikes out. But then, like the first training session with Romford. So say I started working on Monday. First training session went till the Thursday. So I drove myself there. Jake was playing at the time. Jake Hall as well. So we went with him. Turned up in Glenn's, got 2 holdalls, 2 night holdalls. He said, look, we're going to do competitions in training. Whoever wins gets one of these each. Anyway,
What were they?
I'll tell you. So 2 holdalls, you know, like a backpack.
Yeah.
But like a big one.
Yeah.
Big backpacks, 2 big backpacks.
Expensive?
Just night ones, yeah.
Okay.
Night ones. They get these, but it was full. This was full, and this was full.
Of what?
Right? So whoever won the shooting competition, whoever won like the crossbar challenge or something, these 2 kids win. No problem. There's like 30 man saying them, whatever. Calls them to front, right? Which one do you want? Sound, I'll have that one. Do you want to do deal or no deal swap? They're like, whatever, they end up swapping. One opened it. It was full of dog food, cat food, like, all rubbish. Other one opened. 2 pairs of Louboutin Chinese, a Balmain tracksuit, and just all full of designer stuff. That's how mad this fella was. I'm thinking, who is this fella? Anyway, then he gives us all ones on the first game, making us all sing. Because he said we're going to be called the Romford Wizards. No, sorry. This is how we do it. And you get fined if you didn't bring your ones and all that. And then again, all the initiations. And then
What the fuck?
And then one time he you wouldn't see him. You know what I mean? He was struggling himself in life.
Yeah.
Real struggling. And James English, obviously the most famous podcaster about, came to the house and I was speaking to him and he was proper sound James English, and I heard Glenn's story and I just felt like, mate, you're not being genuine there. Like, because I'd seen the actions that he was doing because I was around him a lot. And it was this one night, we was out and about and we had like a little works night out. So like, people who was working in his house went on a night out. But obviously, to be fair to Glenn, we went to Novikov and he weighed the bill. So he said to me and Magic, lad, you just want to come to the Arts Club with me? Now, I don't know if you know what the Arts Club is in London. It's a membership only, lad. Like, it's crazy in there.
Yeah.
So me and Magic are in there, lad. There's a table just full of everything, right? So I'm like, lad, this is unbelievable, this. But next minute, Glenn's just gone. Don't know where he is. So I'm looking at Magic, just me and Magic in there. So like, I'm the oldest out of me and Magic. So I'm like, lad, this bill's about 10 grand, lad. So I went up to the woman and said, listen, sorry, how much is that bill? I mean, she said 7 grand. Oh, I'm like, lad, Magic, what are we going to do? I'm like, lad, like, it's like locked. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, lad, we have to bail here. I've got about 500 quid to my name. What's your view? He said, about 500 myself. So, lad, what do you mean? So he said to mum, said, look, what do we do here? I was like...
Didn't call Glenn?
We tried. He just was nowhere to be seen. Didn't know where he was, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like, it's getting late now. And there's like only a few people left in here. Like, lad, so I went up to him and said, listen, what happens with this bill? She said, oh no, it just goes on Glenn's bill. He was like, fuck for that. Gives 2 more bottles of vodka. Party time again. Magic, man. You know, he's filling with all fucking champagne showers coming out and that.
Signs and shit.
Yeah. We like, he just left us, man, anyway.
Oh, so you thought, what a cunt, what a ledge.
Yeah, but like, he just disappeared, bro. But like, that's what he'd do. And like, he's saying, like, listen, he was a lot of things. For me personally, he was always good to me. Yeah. He didn't ever short me. he didn't. I couldn't get hold of him. But obviously, we're saying I knew Bliss.
Do you remember his number? It had like bare sevens.
Did he?
Yeah.
No.
It was like 7, yeah.
But he took. Yeah, you're saying.
Probably cut that out.
And that's what's crazy because he from the outset had everything.
Yeah.
Everything, brother. That Bliss site had 2 football pitches in.
Crazy.
2. One
Oh,
grass,
God,
one
that
astronaut.
gaff on Google Earth is
Oh
just
my God.
like,
One, and then, but I know the fella who went to buy that afterwards as well.
you think Michael Dawson used to live there?
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he? Yeah. No, it's talking about him.
Yeah.
Dawson, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Not a great person to be around. Obviously, by what's happened now, but lad, I can't lie, lad. He was good as gold with me.
He was always good to me as well.
As gold as me, and that's what I'm saying. But he's saying so. I can only take people on face value.
Yeah.
But that you see a man there now who now looking back was real struggling.
Yeah.
Just a shame.
It's crazy. It's addiction. It's addiction is. We know someone is, we might know they're not right, but we don't know like what's going on in their head when they're on their own.
He was a lunatic, man.
Oh my!
He's a lunatic, man.
Yeah. I hope he's all right.
So do I.
He was always good to me as well.
Me too.
And I always thought he had a good heart. And he was great entertainment value.
Brilliant.
Oh,
fantastic, lad.
You felt like you were in like a TV show when you were with him.
So we filmed like a kind of a documentary.
Yes, I was at. They bought the cameras when I went to. It was. I think it might have been Malden and Tiptree.
I've got it. I'll send it to you.
You've got the actual footage. It never made the air, did it?
I've got it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to see that. He was. He should have had his own TV show.
He was a mad lad.
I remember him saying.
I
remember watching. There was like a Vice thing or Joe, and he was telling this story. I could always tell when he was lying because he would do this. He'd say something, then he'd go,
poker face.
That was his lie.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's when he was chatting shit. Fucking might have to not put this out.
Oh no, yeah.
But because he could have been telling the truth, but he told this story once about. He said he died.
Yeah. I've heard that story.
Yeah.
It's on the documentary.
He said he died, and he bought this teddy bear for Bliss.
Yeah.
From Clinton's,
and
he done so much gear, he just literally died, and he met God or something, and he saw Bliss like holding this teddy.
I read the exact story.
Yeah. And then he just come back to
Yeah. I know.
And he said to the paramedics, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What? And he was like, were you just upstairs with the teddy? She was like, yeah. And he's like,
I know. No, I know.
Could be true.
No, I know. And
Could
people
be true.
believe in higher powers and stuff like that. But look, them dogs are crazy, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? But it's a shame. And I've seen too many people lose everything because of things. And you know what, honest to God, it comes back as what do you want with your life, man?
Yeah.
Like, again, I see it a little bit in you. I'm like, you know you're doing well. But lad, like what I said at the start, I witnessed, like, you're Matthew Pincus to me, yeah? If I've said it right, yeah?
Pincus.
Yeah. Matthew Pincus to me, yeah? But you play a role of football where people love you, lad. People love what you do. And I see no roof for you. I see the sky's the limit for you. But you need to believe that more. And you need to look at other people's experiences of, because you mentioned to me off camera as well, I hope you don't mind me saying, is there was a time where it seems to me that your girlfriend really helped you as well.
Yeah.
Saved your life because you felt lonely, because you was in a world of, you're in a content world where it's based on likes and views and stuff, and that gives you a short-term thrill, where the scoring a goal gives me a short-term thrill. Then what you do when you go home? What you do when the likes don't go? But don't if you don't score or the likes don't come in? Yeah. Then what? You've got to have another fulfillment, which you love to see. You've got it now, which now I've got in my life. Now I want you to get that earlier than what I did, because I years was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes there.
But do you not think that it's a good mentality to have, to never be satisfied.
100%. I'm never satisfied. 100%. I can, but there's a proper fine balance with it. There's not being satisfied, but there's switching off when you get home and have something to switch off and forget about that for today.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there's maybe a difference between satisfaction and contentment.
For sure.
Because I don't think I'll ever be
You shouldn't be.
satisfied.
Can't ever be. Do you think Lionel Messi's satisfied? No.
But sometimes, I'm sure you get this as well, like, sometimes I'll be stuck in traffic and I'll think like, fuck, I haven't done this, or I haven't done that, and I've let this person down, and I've talked shit on that interview, and then other times I'll be like, stuck in traffic. Oh, I've actually got a car. I've got a girlfriend that loves me, my mum that loves me, brothers, friends, money in the bank, going to do this now, going to do this podcast with Adam Morgan. It's weird, like, how the brain, like, automatically most of the time chooses to focus on the shit things in life rather than actually, we're so lucky.
100%, lad.
We're so lucky.
So
but
lucky.
why are our brains wired like that?
I don't know. But I seen you in your natural habitat today, and that's why, like, you kept trying to get me in the things. But that's you, bro. I'm happy to sit back and be on the sideline. I like to see you in a natural environment, and that's why I liked you from the start. I like to see people flourish at what they do.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't got a jealous bone in my body about other people.
No, you were so happy to.
I don't.
Do you remember the? Do you remember the penalty video?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I would score a pen pass you just to let you know anytime.
Don't know if you would. I've never
just for the record now. Not just for the record now. It was completely nothing.
No.
Every pen.
You know how many retakes we had to do? Do you remember you kept slotting them in? I had to say, fucking tone it down.
Do you want to tell the next bit?
Huh?
Do you want to tell the next bit? Or do you want me to?
What?
Just don't talk.
Oh, what?
Don't talk silly now.
Top right.
Top right.
I'll start it off.
Please.
So I believe you were doing like a WhatsApp message to all the parents.
Mm-hmm.
Road and Astro, you told me to come down, do us a favour, just film this, pay you, whatever. No problem. And, you were still getting used to talking on camera. We did a lot of retakes and stuff, which just goes to show, like, what you on a football pitch and you off the football pitch is like two different people. So you're like stuttering in this video. Shit, do it again. Literally sat there for like 10 minutes. Yeah, we got camps, this, that.
I said, you know what I said? I said, sometimes I try and be CEO, mess up things, get on and throw my phone in the air, remember?
I do remember. And then you stuttering, muttering, we eventually get there. And then you weren't even in the script. You just went, I'll show you. Take it from there.
I think you've done a great thing. Okay. Carry on.
Walk with me.
That's what I said, isn't it?
I'm like, okay. Get the camera. Walk in. I'm thinking, okay, please don't fuck this up. One ball. Top right. Bang.
Couldn't have been more than the top right, could it, lad?
Literally. And then you've turned around and gone, one ball. I've stopped recording and then you fucking run round like, lad. And I'm like, actually, you weren't that gassed. I think I was more gassed. But you were like, did you get that? Did you get that? We're watching.
Well, weren't he?
No, it was just me. Do you know when you were gassed is when you watched it back and you were like, oh, that was sick. That was like...
But that's my ability. That's what I've got.
So I'm thinking, after that, I'm thinking, okay, this geezer plays for Romford and he's that good. How good is that? Bukayo Saka.
For sure. But I chose to play for Romford. So now, if I would have wanted to travel around the country more and more, in the end, I was like, I can't face this rejection anymore. So I kind of didn't want to be a pro. I wanted to live down here. But I chose to not want to go into the professional world no more.
Yeah.
I could. I know if I had a 6-week training camp, I could play in some, maybe be a sub in the league. But me ability-wise, I could play in the league. But it's no interest to me.
Yeah.
You're
past that.
I'm going to think of the furthest team. I'm not baiting out a team but I'm saying if Plymouth, because the furthest away from Liverpool probably I can think of, come into me and said, look, we'll give you
$2,000 a week.
No way. Yeah, no way. No, not a chance. Would I upstick my family? Move to Plymouth? No way.
You're past that.
No way.
You've built something that is not worth.
And we've got something really special.
Yeah.
Going. So yeah, no chance in the world.
Do you do the camps with Flano?
I did do a camp. We done a club with Flano, but Flano weren't so much into it as much as I am. It was more his name on it and my name, and then he now does other bits where Flano doesn't like to be in the limelight as much, but that's his character always.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But he's one of the best fellas ever, Flano.
I remember a season where you lot fucking absolutely bottled it, but Flano was a big part of that.
Yeah.
I remember him back in at White Hart Lane.
Yeah.
What a moment that.
Yeah. Unbelievable. What a volley.
Talk to me about when you were at Liverpool, when you weren't playing. Did you behave like a fan around the first team?
No, never. Not really.
Not really.
No.
Talk to me about the Martin Skirtle story. I will never forget that.
So I said to you, remind me, didn't I, about when I called Jamie?
Yes, yeah.
So this is on the same train. So we've been to Whiskey Mist in London. You'll be too young to know what that is. Whiskey Mist in London is now Drama. At the bottom of the Hilton Hotel in Mayfair. I want to say Mayfair.
Yeah.
Christmas night out or a team night out, lad. So me and Flano, Jack Robbo's been injured. So me and Flano saying, lad, we're on a team night out tomorrow after the West Ham game. Let's go and get something to wear. Anyway, so sound, we goes in, but lad, we've only got like a shirt and jumper, just jeans, whatever. So Jack's been injured, so he's rang us, boys, I'm just going to run to town, what have you got? So we're like, lad, to be honest, we got a suit. We've both got suits. We're going to London, you've got to look proper smart. Did we fuck have suits? Lad. So we went and bought 2 suit bags and put them into the Ala. We've got them now to a BBM picture, like on BlackBerry. Oh, we said, sweet lad. So anyway, he rang us about an hour later, boys, I've got this suit, little thing in the pocket. We're like, oh my God, we've got him. Lad, so now, us bastards, we've told the whole first team, Jack Robbo's got a suit. Lad, so everyone's playing like, but now everyone's like, lad, I've got, so they're talking, so Jack overhears them, but not involving Jack. Boys, I've got this Tom Ford suit I'm wearing. I'm only wearing that Tom Ford suit tomorrow. So Jack must be thinking, oh, everyone's wearing suits, lovely. We're like, oh my God. Lad, by the grace of God, we're in this hotel in London. So everyone's got their own rooms. Be downstairs for, say, 7 o'clock. We're going for a scan. Lad, Jack Robbo's laid down. Everyone else has just got jeans on. Normal shirts. Lad, Jack Robbo comes out the lift, right? In a full suit. And he had this thing in his pocket.
What, little flower?
Little flower, bro. He started swinging at me and Flano, right? It's like, that you pricks, fucking. Now everyone's like, ah! Everyone's a bit giddy already on the aisle. And then what made him calm down is Gerard pulled him and said, lad, you won't understand word what this means, right? He said, lad, you'll look sweet in the smoke and a whistle. Do you know what that means?
Not a clue.
So you look sweet in London. You look sound in London in a whistle and flute suit. So he was like, yeah, then he thought he was the bollocks in his suit.
Oh my God. Is Scouse another language?
Can be, yeah.
Like shit like that? Like
yeah.
what?
You look sound in a whistle and a suit. You look sound in a smoke and a whistle. That's what he said to him.
Cold.
Look sound, so he calmed down and he found the funny side. But we did bring him to our fairness. We brought him a pair of jeans and normal shirt if he wanted to get changed, but he ended up staying in his suit. So all the lads loved it.
Yeah.
And then, so we went a night out. Now I've got really, really excited. About 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm being sick. Martin Skirtle pushed me over his shoulders, but over his back, sorry, so I'm facing his front. Now I'm sick all down Martin Skirtle onto his trainers.
Oh my.
But he still wants to carry on the night out, so he'd have to go and change his trainers, so I'm not aware I've done this and bladdered. Anyway, so he was laughing his head off the next day. You owe me a new pair of trainees and all that, but he weren't bothered. But I was sick all over the trainees. Next day, so everyone's rough on the train, but like fine. You know what I mean? It was like we didn't have a game for 2 weeks or something, whatever. So, because I was the young lad, Carragher sent me to Burger King. He said, lad, just go and get loads of stuff, whatever. So I'm like, Carragher. And he's like, blank me, like not mean, he just can't hear me. So I said, Jamie. He turned around and he said, who the fuck are you, me mum? Don't ever fucking call me Jamie again. But
was he genuinely livid?
No, he was like laughing. He was like, hey, you, don't have fucking carrot to you. But like, he was laughing about it. But I wouldn't have never have called him Jamie anyway, but it's because he couldn't hear me. I said, Jamie. Because I was like, Carragher. I was probably asked that with it. Carragher. I said, Jamie.
It's like,
fuck are you, me mum? But so I've went and got the Burger Kings, just got loads of them. So then Scale said, lad, go and get some crisps, lad. I want some crisps. I'm like, oh, lads, come here. He said, lad, go and get some crisps. I said, all right, sound. So he's trying to give me money. I'm like, lad, you want crisps? He said, no, get them for everyone. I'm like, all right. So, lad, I'm like, he's trying to give me his money. I'm like, lad, the crisp at £1. I'm all right. I'll get you the crisp, lad. So he makes me take this money. So, like, he's like, King Yoda into my hands. So then I've got all of it. So as soon as I got through like one carriage, I went like that. Lad, he give me 60 quid. So I'm like, so I went to go back. I thought, no, yeah. Oh, what do I do here? Because I didn't want him to keep the change because that's what he's probably going to say. And then I didn't want to go back and ask him to then like make everyone laugh at me again. So I've walked up and said, right, can I have 20 bags of crisps? The woman's giving me 20. Sound. What, just all different varieties. Sound. Anyway, I've got halfway back and thought, hey, what if he wants more and I've got to walk back? Now, I don't know if you've been, so first class, obviously, we was in, is right at the end, and coach C is where the shop is. Lad, it's a trek, lad.
Yeah.
So I've got to, like, maybe E and turn around and thought, you know what, lad, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen, lad? I'll give him the 40 quid if he moans. Like, that's what I was thinking. Lad, he said, I've got no more crisps, lad, so I've got 40 more bags of quavers. Lad, I swear on my mum's life, I've walked back with 60 bags of crisps. 60 bags of crisps and put them on the table. Now everyone is screaming. But he's not bothered. He's like 60 quid to him, nothing. He said, lad, I said, get some crisp, lad. I'm like, lad, you give me 60 quid, lad. But I said, lad, I've got 60 bags of crisp, lad. We just giving them out in the train, lad. What?
60 quid worth.
60 picks worth of crisp, lad. I didn't know what to do, lad, honestly. Unbelievable.
Talk to me about Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard, for me, when I first started watching football, he was, I was obviously only really watching the Premier League, and he was, if you were to have a Mount Rushmore, it was Steven Gerrard. At that time, it was, I'm talking about the Premier League.
Oh, yeah.
Steven Gerrard,
Unreal.
Frank Lampard. He wasn't playing around then, but anyway, Steven Gerrard was the fucking bollocks.
Yeah.
Everyone knew he was Mr. Liverpool. Won basically everything apart from the Premier League. And he was the man. Was he the man in the training ground? Did everyone sort of look at him like he was God? Was he sort of like, when you first ever saw Steven Gerrard with your own eyes in this distance, did he like look fake? Did he?
This is Steven Gerrard. No. He's one of the lads, lad. But he knows he's got the aura of Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
The best player I've ever seen play for Liverpool. In everything. Like you've got your Fowlers, who was my favourite. But the best ever player to play for Liverpool was Steven Gerrard, lad.
Did he know that?
Had everything, yeah. Lad, look at him, lad. He's got everything. Everything, bro. Like, serious. Like, you'd get nervous around him.
Is it? Yeah. Like, I was going to ask. Like, when you're around him, are you really? Oh fuck! Why did I say that? Like, oh.
You just wouldn't really say much, and you wouldn't spoken to as you're spoken to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember one time I had to go. I was on the bench at West Ham, and so because I was closer to Carragher, I was like Sam with Gerrard, obviously as well. Gerrard was brilliant with me, lad, and he's always anywhere I've been, like even in Dubai, lad, he come out his way to say hello to me and everything. But so one time Gerrard sorted tickets out for the away games, but I needed like 5. So I said to Carragher, lad, will you ask Stevie for me to ask Carragher? He said, no. Ask him yourself. I'm like, oh, look. But Carragher told him that I was going to ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? He said, no, I'm not asking him. You ask him. So now I'm sitting at the front of the coach, obviously, like, a young kid. Gerrard's right at the back. I'm second up. Everyone's like, whoa. Next, you know what I'm doing? And I said, all right, Stevie. Like that, look. I'm all right, Stevie. Like that. Is there any chance I can have 5 tickets for West Ham? He's like, no. I was like, all right, like, no problem. Thanks anyway, no problem. I was walking back down. He said, he had them ready for me. He said, you dickhead. But like stuff like that, like, it just made you feel comfortable. I was made up that. But like, there's things Steven Gerrard's done for me, like that, like, yeah. And I like, and equally, like, you know what I mean? He knows, like, that I'm a Scouser. Let's put it that way, anyway. You know what I mean? With Stevie J, he's the main man.
Stevie fucking Gerrard.
Main man, lad.
So what do you say if I say that Kevin De Bruyne's better than him?
Listen, if you weren't me, mate, I'd probably punch you in the face. He's not.
Do you think he's the best midfielder in Premier League?
Yeah. I just don't talk stupid.
Frank Lampard?
Shut up, lad. Shut up.
Scholes?
Shut up.
Scholes.
Shut up. Scholes will tell you Gerrard was the best.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Well, you don't need to. Because you're playing it in the wrong area.
No, we're in London now, mate.
Like, listen,
Patty V.
listen, mate.
Patrick Vieira.
Listen, lad.
Miles clear.
Listen, lad. Shut the fuck up, pal.
All right, let me ask you.
I remember Vieira's goal at Anfield, the little dink. That was lovely.
Yeah,
Oh, what a
ran
move
through the
that
whole
was.
team.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But then I won't talk about what happened to Neil Mellor. Mel's, what a goal. No,
Yeah.
Mel's.
All right, talk to me about in that era of Liverpool. I said it before, I regret saying it earlier in the pod that you were shit then. You weren't shit, but you weren't like how you
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
in the last, like you said, 8
sure.
years. It was like a bit of a down period.
For sure.
Anyone that you played with in the youth that you think should have made it, or should have had a better career than they did?
Yeah, for sure. You know, there was this kid there, Christian Adorjan, Hungarian, mate, unbelievable,
Really?
unbelievable. Look him up, lad.
Christian Adorjan.
Christian Adorjan.
Where did he go on to play?
Lad, he went. I think he went back to Hungary, and then he ended up playing in Ireland for
Really?
Dundalk, lad. Oh, Christian Adorjan,
Different class.
different class, lad.
Here's an interesting one. Anyone that made it a lot further than you thought they would? Because I'll give you an example. I'm not going to mention who it was, but I asked someone that played for Man United. Anyone that, wasn't that good, but apparently Scott McTominay was shit.
Mm.
But
I see
it's all mental.
Yeah.
It's all about, first person there, last to leave. And that will get you so much further. It wasn't about technical ability. It was about how much do you want this? And apparently he just wanted it more than everyone.
Mm. Again, it's a proper tough one to say and tough one to think on the spot, but someone who's had an unbelievable career.
What was Jordan Henderson like? Was he a baller?
Unbelievable.
Really?
Not so much I didn't think baller at the time, but he had that mentality.
Yeah.
That was it.
I can imagine.
He was unbelievable. He was unbelievable.
Captain.
Lad, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Do you think he was a good Steven Gerrard replacement? Not replacement,
never
but
replace him.
But he held his own.
He held his own in the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the start, which it's an impossible job.
Fucking beat you lot.
But he delivered the Premier League.
Yeah.
He delivered. What a performance last night. He delivered the Premier League to the boys in red. Something that's going to happen again this season. User finishing second. Set piece again.
Set piece again. We went, didn't we? We haven't even mentioned that.
I know.
Go on, we could talk about some current affairs now.
Okay.
What's going to happen this season? I mean, we're only 9 games in.
I keep reminding you that.
We're only 9 in.
We seem to have played 30. But to be honest, going over the Emirates today, I've probably been there now 5-6 times. To be honest, I thought the season hadn't started. It was a bit like a friendly.
Yeah, the atmosphere's poor.
Lee Judges, what a guy.
Great bloke.
What a great fella, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
And speaking to him there, lad, like, he's an old timer, and I'm in the era of an old timer. I remember really old days, and I see current, and I always speak the truth what I feel. Arsenal are the top team, look like they're unscoring against, unless you're
unbeatable.
Unbeatable, they do, but they haven't got the firepower for me to win the league. Now, if they have Mo Salah, if they have Erling Haaland, they win it. They won't put away. Gochres played well. He really surprised me today. For me, they haven't got enough. Listen, you might come back to this. May the 30th, Steven Gerrard's birthday. That's how much I love him. May the 30th.
What's Robbie Fowler's birthday?
Oh no. Oh no. Well, it's 0-0 AD, isn't it? Because he's God. So
done fucking well for himself, Fowler. Property legend.
Fowler's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But for me today, that's what disappointed me. The atmosphere. It's like
we sat in the family end.
I know that, but it doesn't matter. And this is not even a jive at Arsenal. I don't mind Arsenal. What I'm saying is, at Liverpool, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, you just lose 4 games on the bounce. Sweet as.
Okay, that's fine. But people can say that I've been to Anfield when it's like, it happens.
Anfield can be a bit of a tourist attraction at times.
No, can't.
Palace at home, you reckon it's going to be roaring on in the week for a cup game?
Yeah.
It'll be fun, mate. That's the game people take their birds and kids. General.
I'm taking a little fella on Wednesday.
It's them ones, that won't be roaring.
No, yeah.
Especially 4 games on the bounce.
No, but I just think Liverpool lost last night. I remember, like you're saying, we needed to beat City, and when obviously we did lose the league, but it was like, lad, the ground's rocking, lad. But it's like even the concourse and that's like bam, bam, bam. But listen,
There's a long way to go.
I think Liverpool win the league.
But you wouldn't bet your life on Liverpool.
I wouldn't bet my life on. You wouldn't bet your life on Arsenal.
You'd bet your life on Arsenal if you had to.
I wouldn't.
Who would you bet your life?
Man City.
I don't believe you.
No, well, listen.
I don't believe you. That's the first lie you've told this pod.
No, honest. Hand on my heart. If I had to bet my life on who's going to win the league, I'd bet Man City.
But barring Erling Haaland, who is obviously on another planet, they're a one-man team. Look at our team.
Why? Look. You're trying to warrant. This is what I'm trying to say. You're trying to warrant why Arsenal should win the league instead of just respecting my opinion, and you're trying to sell me.
I do respect your opinion, but I don't think that you truly believe that. I just don't think you want to admit
it. The fact that's what Arsenal are like trying to get in our faces. Like it's well, we don't know yet. We're 9 games in. Hey.
No.
Hey.
Don't try and mug me right off.
Friends. We've seen it. I just can't. You're battling with 2 Titans.
You know, it's going to be a long season, but I don't know. I've never seen it before.
You know what? I like you're excited. I'm arguing with people on your pictures all the time.
Yeah,
I'm arguing with them
because I do truly believe that, like, you know, this is like a massive part of my life. Such a gimp. But
sorry, I thought this was your podcast, not Ty's. Right? Ty.
Ty's the biggest ass.
What have you won in 1912? I'll tell you what, Ty, right? Me and you are sitting here in May and we'll talk. And you want to have another medal, 21. We're going to win the league, Liverpool.
Should we have a bet? Not money.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course.
You've got to put on an Arsenal kit and kiss the badge and put it on your Instagram.
Okay.
If Arsenal win the league.
Okay.
I'll do the same with Liverpool.
Sorry.
And you are a man of your word.
I am. I'll do it.
I'd like to think I am as well.
Yeah.
Kissing the badge.
No problem.
No cash outs.
No cash outs. You're very hasty, but I like it.
I'm so confident in this team. We just don't concede goals.
The best thing about Arsenal, excuse me, that's bad, is the song.
No, these streets alone. But a lot of Liverpool fans will take the piss out of that and say, "Oh, you copy and you never walk alone."
No, proper. I love Lewis Dunford anyway.
Yeah,
always have.
But this is an issue that I've got with some Liverpool fans. Right, not all of them. They think they invented everything,
brother.
Mate, you
no, we don't. We don't claim everything. We don't. I can hear them crying at the lane. A bit Chiesa.
You stole that from someone else.
We didn't. We made it up for Chiesa.
That I will. Although I can't name it now. You've stolen that.
Because Federico is here to.
But it's stolen.
Watch out with Danny Slutton. He said, "Yo, fuck off, you. I'm a cop right now." But what you'd see is the fucking Reds going. Nah. You say.
No, different for away games.
Oh, well.
But like, look, imitation's what's it called? Imitation's the best form of flattery. Yeah. So be flattered.
We are flattered, but
it's Scouse.
What are you going to do? Do it justice.
Fans are so like, fuck off.
Yeah, but do it justice. Sing it with your fucking heart.
We do.
No.
Listen, I saw you.
Whatever the weather. That's what it should be. These streets are not all.
You never walk alone gets drowned out these days. You got to fucking put it on the speakers for you to hear it now.
No way, bro.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
What's the time? What are we looking at? Yeah, we're pretty much almost done.
Should we get the love of my life on quick?
Yeah. Tell her you've bigged her up.
Okay. Why's no one answers to me today?
It's a disgrace.
I know.
Because you're on the dark side.
There she is. You're on the camera, by the way, just to let you know. There she is.
You've got... Oh.
Annie. Oh, sorry.
You've got absolutely no idea what this man has been saying about you. Almost cried.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see. It's all on record, so I'm going to clip it up and I'll send it to you. She'll cry. Watch when I put the Adele music in the back.
Oh, is it? Oh, son. Okay, you all right?
Yeah, to you.
Yeah, it's been good. Right. I love you. See you later.
I love you, right?
I'll be done in about 10, 15 minutes because then I'm going to hit the train.
Okay.
I love you. Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye.
What a lady.
What lady? Adam, what a privilege to be your friend. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you giving me the chance early doors to, I don't know, I don't want to say get a taste of the big time, because it wasn't so much the big time, but get a taste of being in that world of content and with footballers. Like, you introduced me to Martin Kelly and whatnot, and just, yeah, you gave me a taste of what I could do, and I genuinely do not think that I'd be doing what I'm doing now if it wasn't for you. So thank you for that. Thanks for being my mate and believing in me.
Thank you for being my mate. And like I said earlier, I hope one day that you look down at something and you see magic in someone. And like saying, mate, I didn't do anything. That all I've done is see magic in you, and I wanted to be your friend. As much as you wanted to be my friend, I wanted to be your friend. And you know what I mean? Well, how many years on now and we're still friends?
Yeah, 5.
For life, brother.
For life. You're the fucking man.
Thank you, bro.
You're the fucking man. For anyone watching, go and check out Adam Morgan Elite Coach. Actually, give yourself a little promotion. I know you don't need it. You got all the fucking key. You know, you're very tactical with it. You know, you got Brendan Rodgers chatting to you on the main poster. You and Stevie G. You're a superstar in your ends. So I don't know if a promotion is even necessary, but I'll do it. I just think it's not even so much about signing up or sending your kid there. It's just about following the journey, because you're inspiring so many kids, and there will be kids that go on to have great, maybe not footballing careers, but great lives. Great life because of you and the mentality that you're installing into them from day one. And I think that there's no better role model than you. Like, the access to be able to talk to someone that's, you know, not just been through the highs, but been through the lows.
That's what I was going to say.
That's so important.
I've been through the whole lot.
Yeah.
I've been through the whole lot. And kid, especially now, again, I'm not going to try and plug myself or anything like that. But my biggest thing is, what I would always say is, I'm not just trying to teach you how to do a Cruyff turn and pass a ball right and left footed. Anyone who wants to make an academy, I've lived the academy journey, the highs, the lows of it. I know what it takes. I know what you need to be doing. I know what you need to not be doing, and I try and help as many people as I can. And I love what I do. I love my family. I love my friends, and it's been an absolute privilege to sit here with you today, and not just on this podcast to spend the day with a fucking fantastic rap.
Oh, what a rap!
I give him a shout out, man. Mamos, man. What a fucking shout that is.
The best place.
It's
I
lovely.
always forget their name.
Mamos, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Mamos.
How do you remember that?
I just...
Noting it down for the next
yeah,
trip.
you know that. Oh, but yeah, thank you very much for having me, bro.
Anytime. I love you, and I'm proud of you.
I love you too, son. Thank you.
God bless.
Hug it out, should we?
Yeah, hug it. Yeah.
Enjoy that, man.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you all for watching. Hang on, you're blocking me, Morgs. Get out of the way. You block. You're the man. Thank you all for watching. God bless.
Amazing, bro.